I'm going to lose so much money this week.
Welcome to PREECAAAP UFC 297, huh? Live breakdown, prediction show, featuring Ranj, BC Dave, and I guess later Real Fight Picks is coming on. So we'll see when it gets here. Maybe he said he was gonna. Anyway, yeah, I just had to run outside and get my stupid Tapology printout, and it's freezing outside here in upstate New York. But I know it's colder in Canada. Yeah. I think you're colder than Toronto too. I think
we are currently 17 degrees Fahrenheit, wherever that is.
Oh, really? I'm beating you then. You said you were negative something.
Well, I'm -8 Celsius, which means 17 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, see, I got you then. I'm at 15 degrees Fahrenheit.
So, all right.
And I think, you know what? I think I'm in this same time zone as, I'm like a 3-hour drive from Toronto. Maybe 4. I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's cold there.
But it's definitely in the same time zone.
Dirkus Duplessis went for a cold plunge in the Toronto lake and almost fucking killed himself. Don't do
really?
This, kid. Drakus, you idiot.
Yeah, I didn't know that. We have stupid things like that around here. I don't see the sense of it. It's stupid. I don't know. Hey, you want to do a polar, what's it called? Polar plunge or something?
No.
Go in the middle, like right now. Forget that. Why? Why attempt frostbite? Anyway, did you watch the weigh-ins and all that?
No, but I got it all streamed up and I'm ready to go. I'm going to watch it with you guys.
A couple people missed weight. That one Tavares, I think it's Ramon Tavares, missed weight by like 4 pounds, and so did Malcolm Gordon. I don't think by 4 pounds, but a little less, but still he missed weight. And there he is. There. Now we can start. Even though it's 2 minutes past the start time. How you been, bud?
Oh man, it's been incredible. I actually been trying to build up my real estate business, and that's what's kept me awake. That's what kept me busy during the break, that 4-week break. And then I wasn't ready to kind of stop my routine I got into, and I had to learn how to bring back my regular UFC, my love for the game. I had to fall in love with it all over again, and I
really?
did.
You do some research and stuff?
Yeah, I did some research.
Good. Did you ever go to Alpha Male and try to sell them some houses?
Oh man, I did a cold walk-in. I've done a bunch of cold walk-ins. I would say that one was my
any like UFC fighters.
A little bit. Well, not UFC, but I saw an amateur fighter I became familiar with, and he was coming in. He had his jiu-jitsu gi, and honestly, it was like the vibe is like you think as a fan, you think, oh, you're gonna walk into the gym and you're gonna see such a fantasy like of these guys training and bullshitting, and honestly, it's just like any 24-hour fitness, you know. Like people are coming in, they're leaving. You know, nobody's like seems like nothing magical going on.
You don't want to be that guy asking for autographs at the fucking gym. Don't.
No.
You got to act like you belong there, like you're a regular.
Oh yeah.
You know, Mike Malott used to coach there.
Did he?
Yeah. Oh, he was injured for a little while, but he went that he's an Alpha Male guy.
He's a long way from home.
Yeah, when he was injured for a little bit of time, he was one of the coaches there. I guess that's definitely a fact. Anyway,
interesting.
Let's get into this card.
Let me just go back a second. So we've got a couple weight misses.
Yeah, that Ramon Tavares missed by like 4 pounds,
and was fined 30% of his purse, but the fight's still going on.
Yeah, Malcolm Gordon's losing 20% of his purse. I forgot how much he missed by, but
Gordon missed the flyweight limit. 20%. He came in at 127.5, and Jimmy Flick came in at 126.
Yeah, 126 is the limit. You're allowed 1 pound allowance over the flyweight. But so he missed by 1 and at 1.6, I guess, Malcolm Gordon. That's why he's only losing 20% of his purse rather than.
From what I understand, Priscilla Cochera and Jasmine Jadavicius Priscilla came in at 133.5. Jasmine came in at 133. So they've moved the bantamweight fight to a flyweight fight.
So
actually,
do that. They're under.
They're get to a bantamweight
too
fight.
Heavy for flyweight, but they're still under. No, I don't think. I think that's incorrect.
No. They're moving the fight from flyweight to bantamweight now.
Oh, because they're both.
It's a catch weight, I think.
Yeah, because they both missed
catch
fight.
weight. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
And Tavares came in at 139. Tavares came in at 139.75, where he was supposed to come in at 135 or 136.
Right.
So he's
on his
way
UFC
over.
debut. And you know what? I heard that dude missed weight during regional scene fights. He missed weight during the contender series or wherever he's so unprofessional. We'll get to that. We'll bash him when we get there.
So lots of weight misses on this one, guys.
Not really, not a lot, but
the girls, 2 girls missed.
The girls,
guys
but they both missed, so it's not like one's gonna have
that's 4 missed weights.
Well, the curtain jerker is a missed weight. Let's talk about it.
Together. All right, let's go.
Okay, hometown boy Malcolm Gordon. He missed weight by 1.6 pounds over Jimmy the Brick Flick. Now, let me open the Tapology. Jimmy Brick, though, this guy, remember he retired before and he got like a real job with a 401k and all that good stuff. But then he just missed fighting so much that he had to get back into it. When he came back, he was a lesser person. He was a lesser fighter for sure. Because he went out with a bang. He went out like flying. Didn't he do like a flying triangle or something? Cody Durden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he was like, I'm going to leave on this high note. You know, he got a real job and everything. But then I guess he must have missed it. Plus $50,000 if you get the fight, if you get the, the $50,000 bonus. And he got it that night, and probably his new job was like, yeah, I'm never going to see $50,000 in one night again. Dude, doesn't matter. I probably have $50,000 salary or something. I don't know what he was doing. So he's back. But since he's been back, he has not been so hot. I'm going to pull it up. I don't even know if he's won since. Has he won since his retirement fight? Let me see. Pull it up, Dave. You got it? There you go.
Come on.
All right. So I'm still pulling it up. What's the what are those last 2 losses? What's the last win? If that last win is Cody Durden, that means so he has not won since his return. He lost to Charles Johnson and Costa. Costa's like a muscle-bound dude, so he just outstrengthened him. Charles Johnson, Jimmy Flick, I don't know, he should have did something there and got that. But nonetheless, he lost. But thing is, Flick before he was like, he was an Oklahoma high school wrestling champion. Oklahoma's a good wrestling state. I mean, probably top 5, I would say, in the country. Oklahoma, Oklahoma Sooners, they always have multiple people in the NCAA tournament. I'm just saying, Oklahoma's a good wrestling state, and homeboy Jimmy Flick won the state championships when he was in high school in Oklahoma, and he still goes and does stuff with the sand. I forgot what it's called, like Broken Arrow, Sandstorm Creek, or some weird high school. He still interacts with them and stuff. Because I looked at his like a story or Instagram or something, and he was like, "Thanks for letting me work with you guys," or some crap. So he will have a wrestling advantage, I think, over missed weight Malcolm Gordon. But Malcolm Gordon, he's the home guy, opening match in Canada. Malcolm X Gordon. That's cringy, but whatever. And he's coming off 2 losses himself. However, those 2 losses were against killers. What happened? Real fight?
I fell.
You
I fell down. No, I actually, I'm trying to get into the chat and I can't see any of the comments. And I tried to log in.
No, I don't think anybody's commented except for me.
Okay.
To Dave or before we started. But anyway, as I was saying, Malcolm Gordon, he missed weight on his last fight too. How unprofessional. That was against Jake Hadley, where he took he got knocked out round 1, hook to the body, 2 ground strikes. Before that, Muhammad Mokaev beat him. But, I mean, that's nothing to be ashamed of because he did make it to the 3rd round. And I think Muhammad Mokaev is – I think he's a contender. I think he's top 5 for flyweights, I would say. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be tough to find 5 people that are better than him. So, but then he got a win against Dennis Fraud Bondar, arm injury, verbal submission. Before that, Francisco Figueiredo. They had the 2 losses. Lost by Sue Madarji, who is no longer in the UFC, and Amir Albazi triangle choked him. Not a horrible loss there. So, man, this is a tough one of 2 lackluster, lower level flyweights. You know what I mean? So I'm going to just go with I guess I have to go with the hometown guy, right? You kind of got to, because opening fight, if it goes decision, the judges are going to go for Malcolm Gordon just because they don't want to hear boos on the open curtain jerker fight. But realistically, if Jimmy Flick was the Jimmy Flick he was before he retired, he does have he's definitely a better wrestler. Definitely a better wrestler than Malcolm Gordon. I don't even know. I know Malcolm Gordon's got a black belt, but I don't know where's he train out of? Adrenaline MMA and Fitness. I mean, in Ontario, Canada, so he's definitely home team. But I just don't know if it's Jesse Ronson's the top fighter over there at that gym. He's the only name I really recognize.
Well, you got Mark Hominick, Sam Stout.
Yeah, there he is, Mark Machine Hominick. What's he? Look at
Chris Hordecki. You got some decent coaches there. Sam the Hands of Stone Stout.
I was just going to say that. Double-digit losses for all these dudes at this gym.
Same thing with Mark the Machine.
Except for Horodecki, the Polish Hammer. He's 21-7 and won no con. What's he? He must be a regional scene fighter. I never heard of that guy. But the other 2 that I have heard of, I think they're like used to be UFC fighters, no longer. Look at the dates. Last fights, 2010, 2012. Yeah, anyway, Malcolm Gordon's gym is nothing great. But you know what? I don't think Jimmy Flick's gym is either.
You really want to go there? No, it's not.
Where's he training out of? I think it's Oklahoma, right?
He's retired. He's not training. Forza Combat Sports.
He is
Combat. A fucking leader in that gym. Kyle Driscoll. Okay, he's got Kyle Driscoll in there.
You know what? He might you got to check his Instagram, because I don't even think he's at Forza Combat Sports. I think for real. It is Oklahoma. Broken Arrow. He is there. Definitely. I didn't check his Instagram, but I saw something on him, and he's definitely at Broken Arrow and Forza. So yeah. Okay. So I don't know. What are you guys thinking here? Like I said, I'm edging Malcolm Gordon because he's the home team. But if Jimmy Flick comes in and wrestles, he should be able to. I would think it would be going his way. But I don't know. I'm still kind of like, I could be coerced to go either way. What are you thinking?
Okay, so the first thing I thought of was the first thing I started doing was researching Jimmy Flick, watching video, and he actually tries to do kickboxing. So he enters just kickboxing only events, and he did several of them. And I thought, man, kudos to him for trying, but he's never knocked anybody out, and I don't think he can. There's just some people who can, and there's just some people who can't. Dave is probably a person that can't. Ranj is probably a person that can. No, I'm just joking.
Go back.
Go
back, Dave. Go back 3 punches. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'll knock you out, motherfucker.
You're a skier, Dave.
I'll fucking deck you. So come on, keep it straight.
I'm
195 pounds, and I'm in shape. Come at me,
all
bitch.
Right, can we stop the pissing contest and talk about the fight? Jesus.
Hey, okay. Honestly,
look, it says Sheepdog Jiu-Jitsu. So I don't know if he's. How long ago was that? Oh, does that say 1 week?
January 10th. January 10th.
So
1 week
he's
ago.
definitely been.
He was with Micah Stockton.
Yeah, that name means zero to me.
Nothing.
But good. I hope he is working jiu-jitsu. I hope he is doing it. I kind of want him to win. I'm not a big. I mean, Malcolm Gordon. He's dog. There's the Forza logo, so he's definitely Forza too. But I don't know.
I do appreciate your insight, though, Ranj. I had no idea that Jimmy Flick had such a pedigree in wrestling. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like back in high school. I don't think he wrestled in college though.
But here's the thing: is how do you think Jimmy Flick would? So Malcolm Gordon came out and gave Makayev a run for his money for 2 rounds. How do you think Jimmy Flick would do in that situation? Because to me, for some reason,
he would have been destroyed.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I think he would have been destroyed. I think Malcolm Gordon is more just naturally more athletic, more of the MMA fighter. He has actual knockouts. He's able to do that.
Malcolm
We know
Gordon's,
that.
Instagram.
I'm wondering how much he got paid to put this on his Instagram. He's got
that?
ads
Maj
for Maj Mafia. He's got ads for Vista Pools and Outdoor Living.
He got like $200 for that.
He got ads for GG2 Sports Card Show.
That he went there. You know what? Cody Safdie said he used to go to that little flea market card show, buy UFC cards of himself, autograph them, then sell them. I kid you not. And this is from Cody Safdie. I don't think he's making it up. I think this is legit. Right. You can go there and buy a Jimmy Flick card signed personally by Jimmy Flick for.
And he's got ads for HK USA. He's got ads for the Parlor Hair and Ink for free haircuts and free tattoos. He's got ads for Minuteman Plumbing. Ads for Pulse Sports Acupuncture.
All right, enough of the Jimmy Flick.
He's riding the wave.
Health Dispensary.
Maybe Malcolm Gordon has the same shit going on, Dave. We don't know because he didn't bring up his Instagram yet. Like
he's selling more ads on his Instagram than anything else.
Sorry, let's check Malcolm Gordon. He might be doing the same, but all Canadian.
I don't think Gordon has an Instagram.
What? Malcolm Gordon doesn't have an Instagram.
He has an Instagram.
Do that same thing, Dave. I'm sure he does. Go to that Tapology page.
Go to the Tapology thing, and it'll
click on that link.
Hang on a second. Let me find Malcolm Gordon. Hang on, where am I here?
Yeah. Click Malcolm Gordon's, and then Twitter right there. Isn't that the camera?
Facebook,
isn't that Instagram?
Twitter. The fuck, you guys? You guys are killing me.
There it is.
Right. Malcolm
X Bra. Malcolm X Bra. Cringy. At least he's not advertising every other picture. Wow, he looks. There's one Grindhouse. What is that? Coffee or something? Coffee shop? Who cares? No. So
I'm not worried about pouring on the ground.
Oh, Nutrifarms. There's another ad. So whatever. These guys got sponsors. Jimmy Flick just has weirder, lesser ones because he's got plumbers and shit going on. Where Malcolm Gordon actually has like nutrient things.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit different.
Like
plumbers and fucking
related. Jimmy Flick, he's got flea markets and plumbers and that's some weird crap. I don't even know what half that shit was. So for that, and because Malcolm Gordon has a beautiful wife and he's fighting at home in Canada in his backyard with look at James Lynch. Do you see that horrible picture of James Lynch, eyes closed? Look at it. Look at what the freeze shot was, the original freeze shot. Anyway, I'm taking Malcolm Gordon. What are you guys thinking?
I got Malcolm Gordon. I want Malcolm Gordon. I was giving my breakdown. I just want to say that he's a horrible striker as well, but I think Jimmy Flick is on the decline. He's come out. He looked like crap for 2 fights. He did look good at the weigh-ins. He was pretty ripped. Jimmy Flick looked really good, but I'm gonna go with Malcolm Gordon. I think it's a good betting spot. I feel like he's just the more powerful striker.
Okay, Dave. I'll go over stats real quick.
Yes, Malcolm Gordon, I want to hear these.
Reach advantage, 3-inch reach advantage, not much. Strikes 9 per minute, 1.93 versus 1.99, pretty much a wash. Accuracy 42 to 50, a wash. Strike absorbed 2.26 for Malcolm Gordon, 5.05 for Jimmy Flick.
Wow.
Not a good look for Jimmy Flick. Really not.
How about
On the ground, 1.61 takedown average versus 1.66 takedown average.
Same.
A wash. Accuracy 30 versus 27, wash. Takedown defense 9 versus 0, wash.
9?
Sorry, yeah, 9% versus 0%.
These guys.
Horrible takedown defense on both of them. Submission average 0.8 versus 4.4, but please have an eye out that 4.4 is going to be a little bit jaded. Malcolm Gordon is not going to get submitted by Jimmy Flick. Malcolm Gordon has enough ground experience and jiu-jitsu experience. I get it. If this fight goes on
looking at each other, let's see their face off, and
heavy
I'm going to check
advantage.
the stats.
Heavy advantage to Gordon on the feet here, guys. And this is where the fight's going to be fought, and this is where the fight's going to be won. Let's head over to the face-offs to watch them live.
Malcolm Gordon is 2-1 favorite, minus 205. Look at straight brim hat. Jimmy
do not underappreciate. These guys never get to fight in their hometown ever. This is a chance of a lifetime for Malcolm Gordon to fight in Toronto, where he's from, in his background, with his hometown advantage. He's going to be up for this. I don't care if he missed weight. Motherfucker has this all day long.
Malcolm X, bruh.
And you know what? Do you look like he weighed overweight? No, look at him.
He is overweight, though.
He's just overweight because he's old.
Did you wonder if he tried to make weight? Because if he tried, that might mean he's weak. For real, if you try to make weight and you miss, that means you dehydrated yourself. You worked every sweat you had. If he tried and missed, it's a big difference than if he just missed and didn't try. You know what I mean?
He looks good in this way.
He does look good. He doesn't look weak or anything.
He's not stumbling. He's good.
Well,
he's
right there with the camera freezing, it did look like he's a little stumbly. But whatever.
Here you go.
Let's watch it smooth. Right through.
I'll watch it all the way through. I need a beer anyway.
Well, you got okay. There you go. Yeah, he's good. He's limber. Fine. Yep. What's it? Shh. Malcolm X, bruh.
That's his nickname, Ranch? Is that his nickname?
Instagram. It's Instagram.
Okay.
His nickname is X. Malcolm X Gordon.
It is his nickname.
Instagram said Malcolm X. It said MAL something.
Well done, Torque. I agree with you. Gordon decision.
Yeah, that's how I'm going. We're all Gordon, but at minus 205, I don't trust that. I don't trust him twice, 2-1 odds.
Oh shoot! Let me take off my 8-leg parlay off here.
Oh,
all right, Malcolm Gordon. He's at minus 188.
You picked all Canadians, didn't you? Did you do a 9-fighter all Canadian parlay? I did.
No, I did I was going to do something else.
I did just because it's novelty. Just because.
Yeah, and
Vancouver, all the Canadians won. Remember that? Every single Canadian. There's 9 of them though on this card, and whew.
All right, so we got Malcolm Gordon to win by decision plus 500, by TKO plus 210, by submission plus 275. I like this decision plus 500. Malcolm Gordon plus 500 by decision. I like it.
That's a pretty big number there. That's kind of surprising.
Rob Torque has this, man. Rob Torque is dialed in. He's watching this shit. Oh, by the way, gentlemen, happy Bunny Day. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. All right. So we're all on the Gordon side, but I guess I would probably say I don't know. Jimmy Flick's kind of chinny, isn't he? His last losses have been getting knocked out, so I don't know if it's going to go to decision, but
I don't see him getting subbed. He could get knocked out. But I don't like Gordon doesn't have how many knockouts does Gordon have?
I don't know. I'm on Tapology, I'm just gonna say Gordon decision. But could Gordon
had Dennis Bondard that he stopped by injury. And if not, he's kind of like 2019.
Bondar's a fraud. Jimmy Flick by sub might be a play as well, because I told you, Oklahoma State wrestling champ. You don't just forget that. It's like riding a bike. As soon as you get in the groove, I don't know. It's just his ads, all his ads on his Instagram, and plus since he's came back from retirement, he sucks.
You want some validation there, Ranj? Look at Jimmy Flick by submission plus 333, by TKO or decision plus 1400, by decision plus 500. Your best.
See, even the bookies think if his route to victory would be by submission.
Exactly.
So that's a decent play, but I think I'm gonna just stay away from betting this fight. I do have Malcolm Gordon on a couple parlay, on an all Canadian parlay.
Yeah, you gotta like the Gordon money line at minus 188. That's gonna make some parlays.
All right. Oh, it's minus 188.
Yeah,
I wrote down minus 200. Must have moved.
Wow, minus 188. That's gonna make some parlays. Guarantee it. That's gonna make some parlays.
All right, let's move up the card. Now we have my girl, Jasmine Duvicius or Duvicius. I don't know how you want to pronounce it. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Taking on Priscilla Catcher cheating, because Priscilla Cachuera seems to always cheat. But if you're not cheating, you're not trying, right? I've heard that before. So, yeah, but doesn't Priscilla Cachuera, doesn't she she'll eye gouge, fence grab? She tried to strip what's her name? She tried to take her shirt off in the middle of the fight. Man, what's her name? Hold on, I'll tell you in a second.
Priscilla? All right.
Priscilla tried to take off what's her name's shirt. It's Brandon Maverick. The last fight, there's almost a wardrobe malfunction because Priscilla Cachuera is a cheater. And before that, she had Jillian Robertson. Oh, the eye. She had her fingers 2 knuckles deep in Jillian Robertson's eye. Yeah, I remember that. So, I mean, yeah, she's been caught cheating a lot. And a couple of these the win fights, I think somebody said that she got caught after she won, like Lipsky or Ji Young Kim. They watched playback and she had her fingers in the cage, and she cheats. But hey, if you're not cheating, you're not playing. However, Jasmine, tough as nails. Good luck cheating against this girl. I love Jasmine, and she's Canadian, so she got that. She's actually, I'll tell you a little note, silver medalist in freestyle wrestling for the Canada national team. Canada, they're the Canadian Olympics, to make the national team. She got silver medal in the tournament. This is before her MMA days. She was a decorated freestyle wrestler. Freestyle just means pretty much everything except for upper body Greco-Roman throws, more like going for the legs and freestyle. It's hard to. It's a little bit kind of folk style, but look at she got little gray streaks in there. How old is Jasmine? Is she getting up there? Is that gray right there on her left side?
30s. Over it.
I think it's just light, the light reflection.
The lights.
Yeah,
34. You can start growing grays in the 30s if you're stressed, if you have a stressful life.
She looks so clean.
But yeah, like Noah says, JJ easy money. However, at minus 400,
yeah, it sucks.
That does suck. That's not playable. You can't even. Man, I think she's sexy too. I think she's beautiful, but that's her man though, right there. That's her boy. That's her, and he would kick the living shit out of me. Yeah, I don't even know which one.
She would kick the living shit out of you.
Maybe she's a party girl. I don't want to. I'm just kidding. I don't want to start shit. I don't want to, because I do. I respect her. I like her as a fighter, but man,
the black eyes on her.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love it too.
Tough chick.
I'm a fan. I am a big fan, but I'm jealous too of the dudes that she does have. Anyway, yeah, she can finish me off. She finished Zombie Girl. Yeah, so I'm definitely all on the Jasmine Jazzy Jazz side. Vicious. She should do something with her nickname. Does she have a nickname? She doesn't. but it's I mean Jazzy Jazz or Vicious Jasmine Vicious Jazzadavicious. I don't know, but yeah, she's my pick, but I can't bet her at minus 400. That's ridiculous. What do you guys got to say about this?
I mean, what do you say? Except for I think there was more to that story with Priscilla Cachoeira missing weight. I don't know the story. I'm gonna actually research it when we get off of here. Maybe somebody in the chat knows, but supposedly she tried making weight a couple of times. It doesn't make sense because I don't see why Jasmine wasn't that weight, but supposedly she tried making weight a couple of times, 3 times or something like that. And then the same day this was negotiated as far as the catch weight. It was like the same day. It was supposed to be a flyweight bout. That's what I thought.
Most missed weight, by the way, just so you know. Priscilla came in at 133.5. Jazzy J came in at 133. Moved the bantamweight after initial flyweight contract weight. So it's a bantamweight fight.
Okay, but I just thought that was like
called each other. It's like, hey, I can't.
Yeah,
I'm hungry. I'm starving. I don't want to. It's like,
let's go eat together.
Too. Me too, Jazz. Me too. Let's do it. Let's go bantam.
I'll DoorDash us some food.
I think you know what. I think they give at Jasmine at least would give a good fight to the girls that are fighting for the belt tonight or tomorrow, Raquel and Mara Buena Silva.
Sure.
I'm just saying that's how high I have Jasmine Jazzadavicious in my like respect and like as a fighter. I think she's got to be top 10 in flyweight too, even the harder division. Bantamweight. If she's fighting bantamweight, she's already number 5. How many? You know what I'm saying? How many bantamweights are there?
Let me go over some stats real quick here. Jazzy J, average fight time 15 minutes. I don't say this very often, but 15 minutes average fight time. So she's going the distance. Her reach, she's gonna have a 3-inch reach advantage over Priscilla. Strikes landed per minute 3.54 versus 4.12. In a girl fight, that means nothing. Striking accuracy 40 versus 40 means nothing. Strike absorb 4.41 versus 7.13. Priscilla's going to get dialed up on the feet. Let's be honest here. On the ground, takedown average 2.17 versus 0.18. Takedown accuracy 37, 33. It's a wash. Takedown defense 80% versus 65. Jazzy J is not going to be taken down by Priscilla in any way, shape, or form. She's going to get pieced up on the feet with that negative takedown ratio of Priscilla's. She's going to get a takedown on the ground because Jazzy J's got a way bigger fucking takedown average. Neither of which have any submissions. Jazzy J, by decision, 100%. Cashed it in. And we're going to go have a quick look at Jazzy J by decision before I speak out of turn here. Yes, she is minus 400. Get her by decision, minus 105. 100% lock it in. Dave's lock of the night. Jazzy J by decision, minus 105.
Oh, let's see their faces. Let's see them face off. And while Real Fight Picks gives his breakdown.
I don't, I don't really have too much to say. I feel like Jasmine Jazzadavicious is gonna be able to take Priscilla down. I feel like she's gonna be able to control the fight.
Look at Priscilla. What's with the hair? With the one side, it's like that was a skater haircut back in like the early 90s.
I had that when I was 14.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I look better too. Just saying.
Yeah, she's like, here I look like a girl. Then she goes to the shave side, now a boy. Girl, now a boy. Jasmine, she's all girl. She comes in, she's fun too, Jasmine. She does like she makes like a face and then she laughs about it or something. Or
dude, look at those abs. So hot.
Right there. Oh, she had the tongue out and then she she's a good time. She's fun. Fun girl.
They're both overweight. They're both ready to go.
Oh, yeah, ready to exactly.
You got to go with the Canadian.
Don't worry about.
You have to go with the homegrown Canadian here. 100%. All the
look at, does Priscilla Cachoeira look like Jake Gyllenhaal on the shave side? Like when that profile right there, look like Jake Gyllenhaal, that fighter movie where he's like a boxer.
Did that movie come out?
What?
Did that movie come out? Oh fuck, I haven't seen it.
It was a Roundhouse remake, right?
He's a boxer. It's like 10 years old or something. I saw it a long time ago. I barely remember it.
Yeah, good. I missed.
I think it was based like on true events or something. Maybe I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, Jake Gyllenhaal is getting his ass beat from Jasmine Jasudavicius tomorrow night. That's that. Okay, we're all in agreement there. Let's move on to the next one. We've spent too much time on that girl prelim fight.
Probably
this one. This may I don't have many underdog picks on this card, but this might be one of them. We've got the lion. What's his name? White Lion or some crap.
Johan Lioness.
Johan Lioness, but his nickname is, what is it?
White Lion.
White Lion. Wait, never gonna. Remember the band?
Yeah.
White Lion. Taking on Sam Patterson with the longest neck in the UFC. Look at that guy's tap out. Look at that neck. Man, look at that. That's a Granny Smith Adams apple. Look at that thing. My goodness. Right?
Hang on.
But dude is big. He's like 6'4". The thing is,
most of that's neck.
He's moving up to welterweight because he used to fight. He used to be a lightweight fighter, but I think he had problems making weight, and that's why he was kind of like chinny and got knocked out in his only loss. Well, he's got one loss a long ass time ago when he was just starting out, but it pretty much his only loss against Yanel Ashmouth. Yanel Ashmouth counter left to ground strikes round one. But you know what? That was at lightweight, and I think he had a problem because of weight cut. Because look at how skinny he's 6'4", and he doesn't have any weight to like lose. So that's why now I think moving up to the welterweight division, 170 pounds rather than 155. Now I think he's going to have a stronger chin, and he's the underdog here. And if you look, he's got decent submissions, rear naked choke submission, a guillotine choke submission. He's got a couple here, and I think that's where he might be able to use his long arms and shit and wrap up Johan Lioness, so this guy's strictly striker, I do believe, right? Let's see. He lost to fellow countryman Mike Malott. Wait, Lioness, he's not a Canadian, is he?
Yep.
Is he? I don't think so.
Yes, he is. Yep.
All right. So yeah, he lost. He is right, fighting out of Quebec, Canada. There it is. Faraz Sahabi that's the TriStar coach. Yep. And Richard Ho. Anyway, I'm such an immature. Ho. Okay. He lost the country to Mike Malott, who is probably the best fighter out of Canada right now, legitimately. Before that, Darian Weeks he beat, but then before that, Gabe Green beat him. So he's not great. There's a nice win against Evan Cutts, body punches. But look at all his wins. There's not a submission. I bet you his takedown defense. Dave's going to read some stats, but I bet you his takedown defense is horrible. And that's why I'm going with the underdog in this one with the super long neck and the 6'4" frame, the bigger, taller guy, up a weight class where he's going to have a stronger chin now. And I think this is one of the underdog picks on this card for me. I'm taking Sam Patterson. I think I'm going to take him by submission too. Screw it. But on money line, I'm betting him too. I think he's plus 110 or something. What is it? I don't know. Dave, read the stats.
Slow down. All right. Johan Lioness, 6'1". Sam Patterson, 6'3". Not a big deal. Johan Lioness usually fights at 170.
Wait till you see the face-offs. Not a big deal. Wait till you see the face-offs, Dave.
Always fights at 170. Regardless, Sam Patterson's been taking advantage of his height with shorter people because that's the only way for him to win. Reach advantage, 76 versus 78, 2-inch, 1 inch on each hand. Not going to make a difference. 92 versus 96, 4-year difference in fighting. Experience is going to go to Johan on this one. All right, strike 9 per minute. 2.34 versus 2.56, a wash. Accuracy, 42 versus 36. Slight lead to Johan, but pretty much a wash. Strike absorbed, 3.44 versus 3.98. Lean to Johan as well again, but not that impressive. Defense 59 versus 44, a little bit better for Johan. So all the leans on the feet, 2.34, 42, 30. Everything's going to Johan on the feet. Now on the ground, takedown average 1 versus 0, not impressive. Takedown accuracy 28% versus 0%, not impressive for Sam. Come on now, Sam. Takedown defense 80% for Johan. Sam is only at 33. Now, Sam does have more submissions at 2.8 against weaker fighters, which is not going to make a difference in the stats. Whereas Johan, 0.5 submissions, which doesn't mean a fucking thing as far as I'm concerned. I get it. I do see Johan being able to defend himself on the ground with that 80% takedown defense. He's got a better takedown average as well. I think he's going to be able to finish those takedowns. And Sam Patterson is a sloppy takedown guy. And if he's been the bigger guy in every single fight going in on a lower weight and he hasn't been able to take anybody down at a lower weight class, what makes you think he's going to be able to take down Johan at 15 pounds heavier? I just don't see it happening. I appreciate this. I appreciate you like Sam Patterson. I appreciate you going for the dog on this one. Johan is fighting in Canada once again. Guys, play this Canadian parlay. Please, please play this Canadian parlay. Don't bet all of them. I think there's 5 of them. Bet 4 out of 5.
You want a t-shirt about this?
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm listening to White Lion right now. Its song's called Little Fighter.
Oh my God.
But I'm still taking Sam Patterson.
Do you have any like pride in your country or
hang on? Let's watch this face.
T-shirt. Oh my gosh.
Let's watch this face off right here.
I can't
Let's
even
see
look
your
at
long neck motherfucker right here. And this is why he has a height advantage, by the way, because he has a long neck. It means
the real fight picks give his breakdown.
Oh man, Ranj, I was right there for you. I was on the side of Patterson for like 2 days. He's like the more well-rounded fighter. He has beautiful chokes that Lioness will never put on anybody in his whole life. He might even have the cleaner, more technical striking. But good God, I remember that knockout that Anal gave to him. And man, that came and he was trying to fight the referee after that.
Yeah, I told you he had a bad weight cut. He's down in 155. This is his weight class where he's at now.
It feels like I know there was a long time ago.
Look at that. It's not a big deal. He's not that much taller. Okay.
Dude, look at the thickness of the body. This guy is like half his size.
The girth.
T-shirt bet.
Look at those skinny arms. My arms are bigger than his.
Yeah, well, you're also not a. Do you want T-shirt bet or not?
Yes, all day long.
Okay, good. T-shirt.
I'll put my money where my mouth is.
I switched back tonight, by the way.
You get the favorite too. I don't even want a hoodie. I'll be fine with the T-shirt.
No, it's a fucking T-shirt bet because you got the biggest motherfucker who is going up weight class, who's never fought a guy in this fucking size, who's going to get fucking dominated on the ground, who's going to get dominated on the feet, and who's a Canadian guy. Yeah, I'll T-shirt bet you, bitch.
Yep.
All fucking day long. Dirty Reg, welcome, motherfucker. I'm glad you got my back.
Well, Dave's going to owe Ranj a T-shirt. No. I'm sorry. Ranj is going to owe Dave a T-shirt. Fuck. That's what's going to happen. I got Johan Lioness. I think he's going to knock him out in the first round. He just has to touch him once.
That's it.
He just has to touch
again,
him once.
little fighter.
Johan Lioness. So fast. There's no muscle in that
Lioness. Neck. That's the female lion, actually. Lioness, the lioness. Rise again, little fighter. By
Ranj,
White Lion.
I got respect for you, Ranj.
That's what I hope his walkout music is White Lion. Rise again, little fighter. They call him Lioness.
Look how relaxed Johan
Lioness.
looks.
Sam Peterson's gonna choke you out quick with his long ass forearms. All right.
Sam Peterson doesn't have striking defense.
Both of you stop fucking singing. Money line, Johan minus 150, Sam Patterson plus 125. The bookies, as far as the fight go the distance, bookies are going, no, the fight is not going the distance. So this is going to get finished.
Yeah, because Johan's going to get submitted.
It's possible. I mean, he has amazing
Johan by TKO at plus 130. That's where the bookies are leaning. I am leaning to that as well. I think Johan's going to dial this motherfucker up and knock this motherfucker out.
Oh,
I think he's going to take him
down.
down.
To win Tapology just because everybody's picking against Sam Patterson.
Smart guy.
It's going to be a fucking ground and pound win for Johan Leones. I don't care what the fuck you say.
Okay.
Brandon B, I've got 2 units on Johan by KO TKO at plus 155. Damn it. You got it at plus 155. I'm stuck at plus 130. I agree with you, Brandon. We're fucking on this. Let's ride this.
You, Brandon.
Well, fuck you.
Get in line, bud. Get in line. Speaking of fuck you, next we got Jillian Robertson taking on Polyana Viana.
Oh my God. Who's going to bet against Jillian here?
Nobody, because Polyana Viana is a fraud.
Yes, thank you.
Not. Yeah, she claims she's a black belt. I think her Instagram, there's an old picture. There's a picture from like 3 weeks ago, and she's got a black belt on her gi. Let's scope out their Instagrams. Both girls, we love the girl Instagrams.
Hey, you look at Polyana's Instagram, doesn't even look like she fights. Looks like she's a model or some shit.
Oh, look at, she likes the cosplay. She likes that shit.
Got midgets.
Oh, in a frying pan. I knew it. I saw that so many times.
That's horrible.
She does it well.
Is she topless with a fucking goddamn?
Yeah, she's just got a kitchen apron on, nothing else.
Okay.
It's those shorts, cut off.
Topless with an apron. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. And that's
some anime cosplay crap. Comic-Con, I don't know. That too. Look at those pants.
On her shelves. What is that? What's on her shelves? What is this?
She's a corny Comic-Con girl. I'm telling you, she loves that crap, like anime and video games, and but it's all right. It's all good. What is she? She's like 20 something, right? Rise again, little fighter. I got the song stuck in my head. Shouldn't even looked it up.
There's a fucking cat goddamn obstacle course in her house. This is for cats, right?
Cool, man. That's cool. Holy, she's 31. Grow the fuck up. Dama de Ferro is her nickname. Dama de Ferro. I think, what's that mean? The woman of fire or something?
Dude, she's Brazilian. That's Portuguese. I have no idea.
Yeah, but I think Dama, that means like female or woman or dame. And de Ferro sounds like maybe it might be fire woman. Who knows?
Don't get me wrong, she's hot. I get it. She's hot. I like the wig. I like the orange.
Look like her. Look at the makeup. She's way too much makeup. She's covering acne or something. She's covering something. Look at the tattoo right there in the cleavage. Man.
With the 2 eyes looking at you.
You know how she paid for that. All right. Iron Lady. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Pharaoh is iron. That makes sense because because the periodic table.
On her Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, look at the filter. That's hilarious. Yeah, she's definitely a hoe. Did there any training pictures at all?
I told you.
Go in the.
I'm telling you. She has the worst Instagram.
With the worst.
I was watching MMA Guru.
If you're looking for spank bait, if you want to, need something to spank to.
MMA Guru had that
right there,
the amazing breakdown.
Look at the workout one right there. Is that her? That's not her.
That's her.
That is not her. It is her. You got to be kidding me. This little hoe. Get this hoe girl. Get this girl out of here. Oh my God! I hope Jillian Robertson chokes the shit out of her. Jillian Robertson by submission. Just. Oh man.
Oh, with the pierced nipple too. I can see the nipple piercing. Pierced nipple. I like it.
She is naughty too. Yeah.
What?
She was just stroking that thing. Look at. Oh, that's how she paid for her tattoo. Unbelievable. Right at Shootbox Diego Lima. They love when she comes to the gym. That whole group. Unreal. Yeah.
The balls.
Oh man, it's so bad. It's so bad. I can't. We can't.
Oh, that's the best
this girl
ever.
I can't. Let's please go Jillian Robertson. Let's see a real fighter's Instagram, not this. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is so funny. Oh, that's the best Instagram ever. Oh my God.
It's the worst.
Oh my God. I'm not putting money on this girl. Are you kidding me?
Definitely not. Go to Jillian, please.
Oh my God. That was horrible.
She almost has 1 million followers though.
Not sure about her. Gets a lot of zinc in her diet. Sure does. A lot of protein too, I'm sure. All right. Here, you had it. Go back. What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna type it in? Savage, that's it. Top one. There it is. Oh, look at smoking a blunt with the showing a little bit of hiney. That's a classy one. That's a good one.
That's my girl right there. That's
a
my
good
Canadian girl. That's my Canadian chick right there.
See, nothing. She's not doing squats on some dude's face. You know what I mean? She takes her
career more seriously.
All right, forget that dude, Dana White. Oh, that's a great picture right there. Double middle finger. She looked hot there. She looked very good there. But you know what? I'm not seeing. There's a little bit more training thing, but she's also, the females though, they gotta. I don't know. She's just not as slutty as Pollyanna, so that's why. And look, good takedown. Same takedown over and over and over. That's the highlight of that practice right there.
This is your replay of the fight right here.
The double leg. I feel dirty now after watching Pollyanna, Dama de Ferro, Iron Lady.
Oh, Canadian.
You don't see this on Pollyanna Vienna. I'm saying you don't see any of this crap because I'm telling you, Pollyanna's a fraud. I don't even know, but right here, that's real deal. What's the odds on Jillian? If they're playable, I'm definitely I'm putting
my mortgage on this shit.
What was?
It's minus 300.
It's kind of steep. But I'm going to do a 3-leg all-girl parlay too. Jillian, Jasmine, and we'll find out.
Oh, yeah.
What's Pollyanna? What is she? Plus what?
Plus 240.
Plus 240 money line. Look,
that's a smart bet.
It took Vienna half a unit by sub plus 900. Possible armbar for guard not likely. She is a black belt. So they say. So Pollyanna Vienna supposedly a black belt. And
I will bet on Jillian by stuff before
I don't see her training. All I do is seeing her being a hoe.
Okay. Gerald Lynch, I agree with you. We are getting off.
Back to it. Enough of the hoes.
Okay, wait a time. Real quick. Stats. Pollyanna, better on the feet, 3.19. Jillian, better on the ground, 2.46. This fight's going to happen on the ground. Dominate, top control all day long. I believe Jillian has the advantage on the ground. That's where the fight's going to be dominated. She's going to control 3 rounds. Jillian Robinson by decision.
Or submission.
Watch.
Decision or submission. Look at that dude right there, John Morgan Jr. See him? But guess which one I was talking about? Go back a little bit.
The hell are you talking about?
Go back just a little bit. Let it play.
Hey, what you guys are doing now? I just want to say I got Jillian Robertson also by decision. So that's my pick. Jillian Roberts by decision. Pollyanna has a chance in the first round. She blows her wad in the first round. I watched a bunch of tape on her. She throws everything she got in the first round, and if she doesn't get it then, and most women's fights end in decision. So therefore, I'm going to use that to make my decision. Jillian Roberts by decision.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm taking her by decision as well. But you know what? It is she is like a top-rated grappler, so she could get a submission. There's my girl.
Crystal,
she
do
is.
not
Beautiful
underestimate
smile.
Jillian, the Canadian in Canada. These guys never get to do this on their home turf ever. This is the only time ever. They're going to be up for this.
There's my doppelganger taking place of Hollerhead Girl
Right there.
And look, see the big the security guy. Look in the back against the wall. Tell me that's not John Morgan Jr. Looks just like him. Looks just like him. How's he up there? That's his kid. It's got to be
John Morgan Jr.
John Morgan Jr. Vlad wants to fight him too. All right.
I'll tell you right now, guys. As far as getting on the stage at a UFC fight in Canada, I think I could have gotten on the stage in Vancouver if I really wanted to. It's not hard. We're not in the States, though. Let's be.
You should have. Should have. You would have been a legend.
I was pretty close.
We would have been breaking it down like, there's Dave right there.
I didn't realize how ballsy I could get until fight night. Once I got on fight night, I got everybody. I got Dana. I got everybody.
My dad and John Morgan told me I'd come up here. All right, let's move on. We're all I'm sorry. Real fight picks. You have anything new to add?
No, I got Jillian Roberts by decision. I feel like she takes her game more seriously. I feel like she's the better wrestler. Viana gets controlled. She got controlled in the fight for 9 minutes. I don't remember which one it was. It was for 9 minutes. She got controlled. Didn't submit anybody. I got Jillian Roberts by decision. Possible submission, but I got Jillian Roberts anyway.
Agreed.
Super confident pick. Super confident. All right, let's move up the card. We have both these debutantes, right? They're both making UFC debuts, but this is a rematch. They fought in Contender Series or
quarter,
one of those things. But we got
my quarter flipping the coin.
Series CD. No, you don't. We're not doing that, Dave. You don't need to. I'm going to break this down. I'm going to give you the winner. Series CD taking on Ramon Tavares. Now the fight that they had, what was it? Was it Contender Series? Let me see.
Who you want to break down first? Ramon Tavares or Series?
Well, I'm doing either or. Do Series
Pick
CD.
one.
Like C's last fight, Contender Series. The Contender Series, 226 round. A lot of people are saying that was a wicked early stoppage. It was like a one punch. The guy fell, and then the ref stopped it. But supposedly that was super early stoppage. And that's why Ramon Tavares has something to prove. He's got, he got robbed there because of early stoppage, whatever. But the truth is, if Series CD, is it CD or CD? I think it's CD. If CD was to continue that fight and didn't get stopped, it would have been, he would have eventually got the knockout anyway because he was throwing bombs. I mean, he definitely wasn't losing when he got the early stoppage for sure. So, and plus this dude, Ramon Tavares, 4 pounds overweight, missed weight. And let's check him out. Dave's looking right at that bulge on Siri. But anyway, it's hard to miss. Ramon Tavares, look at, he missed weight when he fought Series CD before. And he missed weight again today by 4 freaking pounds. And what's he doing? He took his last Contender Series fight, took care of that nobody real quick. 29 seconds of round 1. Before that, let me see. KO, TKO round 2, TKO round 1, guillotine round 1, Martin Day too. I think I recognize that name. I don't know. But yeah, I think Series CD is going to give him a little bit more of the first fight. Even if it was an early stoppage, it's not like Series CD was in the threat of losing or anything. So I think he's going to win. But I will tell you, MMA Guru is picking Ramon Tavares, and that his theory is Ramon Tavares has something to go in there and prove. Well, if that was a true theory, why'd he miss weight by 4 freaking pounds and giving up 30% of his purse? If he wanted to really prove something, do it legitimately and be a professional, But anyway, what do you think, Real Fight Picks? What do you think about this debutante fight?
I think it's a different Martin Day. I can't I was trying to confirm that right now, but not very important.
Yeah, I think the Martin Day I'm thinking about is like a heavier weight class.
Tavares is really good. That guy right there, he's pretty good. He keeps missing weight, but he's really good.
I know.
He has some tools in his belt. He could box. He could.
Thing is, right here, he's not even upset he missed weight by 4 pounds. Look, shh. I did it on purpose.
He's not guilty. He doesn't feel no guilt. But honestly,
and this other dude, he's got size on him anyway.
Sirhi. I saw watch tape on him. And
Siri,
he's a good boxer.
How do you say this guy's name?
Siri Saidi. Same as me.
And he is Ukrainian Canadian. So he's got the double. He's got country at home at war, and he's fighting for Canada as well, because I think that's where he's training out of.
Fucking motivation.
Here's my thing. Call it a fluke if you want. I mean, the thing about Tavares' style, it requires him to go in there again. He's not the kind of guy that could sit back. His style don't work if he just sits back. He's kind of like a fight that's coming up later who he relies on putting on the pressure, just like Andre Barrio. Is that Andre?
Yep.
But he's like that. So he can't sit back and wait for the fight to come to him. That's not how he's wired. I can tell by watching him on tape. So honestly, in Tapology, I pick Saidi by first round knockout, not from being lazy, but from actually researching it, watching tape. He's gonna have to stand in the pocket with Saidi again, and Saidi's proven to be, I don't know, a little bit better. But Tavares is smart. He has body shots. Saidi has body shots. They both go to the body, which shows me they're both intermediate in striking. They don't do it by accident. They have some unique ways to get there. But maybe it's the reach advantage. Maybe it's the height advantage that bothered Tavares last time. And unfortunately for him, Saidi is still taller, still longer. I think Saidi's going to win for that reason. I got Saidi.
I got him too. Dave, what are you thinking?
I got him too. I'm fading the kiss tattoo on the back of the ear. The bulldog boxing tattoo. The boxing gloves tattoo here.
Not the blonde mullet for brunette guy.
No, I will keep the blonde. I'm okay with the blonde mullet. I don't like the fucking carves of the Z in his fro. I'm not impressed with that. But I don't like the carved eyebrows either. So I'm just going to leave that a wash. As far as the stats go, only one fight for CD on this one. So not great odds as far as that goes. But I'm just going to bring this up to bring you to Tavares' ground game. On the feet, 4.52 versus 7.20. Much busier for Roman on the feet. 4.52 strike absorbed versus 6.17. Even ratio for City on the feet. Ramon, positive ratio, but when you're taking 6.17, you're not playing any defense whatsoever. I don't care what you're doing. Not very impressive. As far as the ground goes, no stats on the ground as far as I have right now. I'm going to pick the Canadian as the favorite, even though, just because Ramon Tavares, I don't think he cares about this fight. He's 9-2. His average fight time is 1.28. He's been in the ring for maybe 4 minutes ever, as far as I'm concerned, in the UFC. I'm going with the Canadian guy, City, all day long.
Yeah. So this Ramon Tavares trains at Bulldog Boxing. You know who else trains there? Austin Lane. Remember that guy? He's I think he's a heavyweight. He used to be a football player.
Yeah.
He's coming off he's coming off a loss and a no contest. He lost to Justin Tafa. But anyway,
one more thing I will say before we sign off here on this one is that CD in his last fights, knockout round 1, knockout round 2, ground and pound round 1. He's got one decision. Punches, triangle choke, punches. You got to look at City within distance here. And City within distance, let me get you some odds real quick here. because this is my bet for tonight. I'm definitely going City within distance. I like it. I don't think this fight is going to go 3 rounds. I think it's going to be able to get finished. I think it's going to be a knockout, and I'm looking at City plus 225 by KO, TKO, or DQ. Looks like the bookies are agreeing with me as far as plus 300 and plus 500. They're leaning to plus 225 as well, and that's going to go fight to go the distance. No is at minus 260. Bookies looking to fight not to go the distance, and I'm looking at City by TKO with his records. Just what I've seen on there. No Allen, City kills him all day long, knocks him out within 3 rounds, guaranteed. Plus 225.
Yeah, agreed with you. Hey,
How's
it? Happy New Year. Haven't seen you in ages. But
if it makes you feel any better, Ranj, I know you mentioned the whole Austin Lane thing and the Tavares thing, but if it makes you feel any better, Mike Malott was watching CD train. There was a video. I don't know if it was on Instagram. I can't remember, but
I just read CD. I read his Tapology, and it said Parabellum, his gym. You know who else trains there?
No.
Little fighter, you're a hot lioness. Anyway. I don't know. Anyway, we're all on CD, Series CD to take out Ramon Tavares, Mr. Miss weight by 4 pounds. Could be a trap. Could be
right back, guys.
No, that's fine. Nobody named Ramon got KO'd by any Canadian ever. I don't know about that. All right. Moving. You want to take a peek at their Instagrams while he's away? Let's look at it. CD and Ramon. Let's check. Let's make fun of Ramon's.
God,
I hope it has Ramon eating a taco or something. That's why he missed weight.
I gotta be able to spell what's.
Just click there, and then just click on their.
I would not have spelled Ramon Tavares. Okay, hang on.
The second, that means his dad's Ramon Tavares. Mr. Tavares. No, that's my dad's name. Who's that? His kid? Is that a boy? Free me. Oh, it's his little brother, I guess.
Yeah, his wife by the fireplace.
Okay. She's pretty. Who's this? That was his last fight where he knocked him out in 29 seconds. The Contender Series.
Back up, and I'm looking for potential sponsorship opportunities from an upcoming bout which will take place in Canada.
That's why we get back. Going to get the knockout right here. Boom! There it is. Down. Boom. Oh man, that makes me double think. Boom.
Come on. No way. Romeo sucks.
I know. We're gonna look at with the hammer fist following it. Just scroll down quick. We don't have to go through every single picture. Just scroll.
I got nothing for you.
Oh, pregnant. Is she pregnant? How old is that?
72 weeks ago.
That's a year and almost a year and a half. So, right there. Look at that. Touching the cooch.
Baby's
unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway, who's got the cuter girlfriend?
It's with her tongue out.
Oh, man. All right. Let's see CD.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's prego too. They don't care, man.
Oh, brutal. Brutal.
Oh, you know what? He's got the same nickname as Jillian Robertson. Savage. Now CD.
Savages.
CD boys up. CD boys up. All right.
All right. I'll do the super scroll.
Scroll down. Yeah, we don't got time.
He likes the shoes. All right. He likes
that Niagara Top Team. Is that Niagara Top Team, Jim?
He likes takedowns. Oh, he likes the takedowns.
I like seeing that more so than some guy kissing his pregnant wife's belly and touching her cooch.
Lax strength and conditioning before UFC Toronto.
Get it in. Get it in.
Oh,
yeah, he's definitely my pick. I didn't see none of this on Ramon Tavares.
Oh,
is that his girl? I think I see a picture of his girlfriend. Or no, that's just the interviewer.
Jiu-jitsu for 90 minutes. Now I'm going to Brandon's gym. We're going to lift in the studio. Then come home and eat second meal.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. This guy is down.
He's definitely.
And then finish off in the sauna Thursday night. That's it. This is his Thursday. This is his weekly fucking routine. I don't see any of this on the other guy's fucking Instagram.
Right. The other guy looked like the male version of Polyana Viana. Go scroll down a little bit. I just want to see if there's any. Are there any not training pictures? No. Okay.
There's a weight gainer pictures for supplements.
No, he's got to make money. He's got sponsors. Awesome. He's walking to the. Everything's all gym and training.
9 days out.
That's why I like to see it in the people I want to back.
Dude, he's got only training shots on here.
Not his girlfriend. That's just random pregnant lady at the beach. Imagine.
Oh! I found his girlfriend.
Oh,
64 weeks ago.
And she's
a whore. She is a fucking whore.
Knock it off, Dave. You don't know that.
Right? No. That's what you want. You want your UFC fighters.
She is not. She's a classy woman. She is classy.
She's a whore.
She is not. She is a one-man classy.
It's a good thing.
She's very faithful to him. Yep. Double look at
gold-digging whore.
Dave, you say that again, I reach through the fucking screen and slap you.
I'll t-shirt bet this.
No, we're on the same side. It's
two whores.
You're so stupid. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you? All right.
Right.
Okay, I'm done looking at this Instagram.
2 to 3 underdog winners. I already got one. His name is Sam Patterson, and I have 2 more. We'll get to those. So anyway, CD has like 6 tooths and what are they, toths in there? At least one of them has to be a pro. All right, let's move up. We're all on CD series.
Did we watch the face-offs? Okay, we did.
Huh? We did.
Sorry.
We did.
Never mind. We did.
There it is. The little blonde mullet with the black brunette beard. Where CD's definitely bigger. Well, you got to remember they're also 135 pounds. You know.
Okay. Next.
All right. Next we have the Charles Jourdain, the hometown. He loves playing for the crowd. The crowd loved Charles Jourdain taking on 10-1 Sean Woodson. People are underrating Sean Woodson because he looks like a skinny, scrawny, not a fighter. You know what I mean? Just looking at his picture right there, it's like, oh, how's
awesome.
But then you look, dude's 10-1. How can you just overlook that for the? I know Charles Jourdain, he likes to showboat. He likes to be loud in the ring and even with his actions and his mouth. And it's warranted. He's good. Sean Woodson, Charles Jourdain is good. Let's open up his Tapology. Let's check out his resume. So, all right. So we got look at these wins and losses are all against decent people. Ricardo Ramos, Kron Gracie destroyed them. Guillotine choke over Ramos and unanimous decision over Gracie. And that's a kind of a shocker. I thought he was going to TKO Gracie, but all right. Then Nathaniel Wood and Shane Burgos both beat him by decisions. Look at the Shane Burgos majority decision. That means one of the judges had it going. At least one of the judges had it going for Eric Jourdain. Groovy Lando Fanata took care of him. Andre Ewell took care of him. Juicy J. Juicy J, Julian Erosa beat both these boys, though. I will say that's
the same way.
Did he same way?
Within 12 seconds. Within 12 seconds in the third round, and within 12 seconds was the difference.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. One was at 256, the other was at 244. But that's really good. Good that you pointed that out.
That was okay. So Julian Rosser was good at a certain point in time with a certain submission. He played it out. He got two guys. Don't look too much into that.
Hey, but you know what though? I think the difference also was that because I don't want to hurt your feelings. I knew that Dave was going to be on the Jourdain side, but Woodson won the round one. He won round one of that fight of the Julian Erosa. He won the first round. I just want to point that out. I think he did. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
according to the numbers.
You, a lot of people are overlooking. They're using their sight. They're using their because he doesn't look like he can. I mean, he's all. I don't know. It just doesn't look like a fighter. It looks too skinny and just weird. But look at that, and plus his strength of schedule: Dennis Bazooka, really, and Colin Anglin. I mean, Jourdain would have destroyed these people as well. Yusuf Zalal.
Okay.
Yusuf Zalal, though, I think he's decent.
Zalal's good. Colin Anglin sucks. Dennis Bazooka sucks.
Look, he's got Terrence McKinney, flying knee back in 2019. That's a great win.
And this is where my problem lies, is that he was really good in 2019. He was really good in 2020. Is he really good in 2024?
I don't know. 2023, you got a decision over Dennis Bazooka, who was 11-2, not horrible, but just not UFC caliber. He's like a regional scene guy, isn't he? Dennis Bazooka. He's like a champ out of some.
This is my most unconfident Canadian pick for the night. This is one I'm keeping on my Canadian parlays because I'm afraid. Because I respect this motherfucker right here.
Yeah, I agree.
He's scary.
This is a tough one. This might be fight of the night. If it was on the main card, it would be in the running, but it's because it's a prelim. It probably, I don't know, it still might be. Because these guys, the thing is, they don't like, I think Woodson, he's not like he's more of a decision guy, isn't he? Is he knocking people out? No, decision against Bazooka, took care of Colin Anglin, but then decision against Zalal.
The one thing I don't like is that
look at the height. Stop it. Look at the height right there.
This
he's clear. His eye line is clearly over Jourdain's head.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. This is why. Okay. This is the one Canadian fight I was not sure about. And after watching this, even though.
What are the odds? Let me see.
Even though George St. Pierre is picking this guy.
Of course he is. George St. Pierre picking every Canadian. Come on.
Damn it. No, I can't do this. No, I'm done. This is the only Canadian I'm not betting on.
Favorite. Charles Jourdain is a 2-1 favorite.
No.
2-1.
No.
Wow.
No.
I can't look at the screen right now.
No.
I'm sad for all of Canada, actually.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Charles Jourdain minus 200. Sean Woodson plus 170. That is bad odds.
I think I'm going to change my pick on Tapology.
So am I.
I'm going to edit my prediction.
As a Canadian,
go look at mine right now, Dave. Go look at mine right now. That's all I gotta say. I'm on the Woodson
who you got?
side.
Real fight picks. Give me your breakdown on this. Are you?
Oh man, yeah. So
explain why. Back it up.
I didn't like how Jourdain looked against Koulibaly, and Koulibaly's not as tall. And mind you, Koulibaly tries to wrestle you a little bit more. He's a little bit more rounded. He'll put in the fake the choke. He'll grab your head for a little bit. But I feel like Jourdain. I've seen him gas.
Yep.
You know, like you guys said, Woodson, he's not frail. He's tall and skinny. He looks like he's fragile, but then you look at him and how he handles himself and carries himself, you know, and he's hard to take down. He's actually the better wrestler, I think, to be honest with you. I know he's not the better at jiu-jitsu. I already know that. But I don't think Jourdain can get him down. Jourdain will take your neck if you give it to him. And I think Woodson's too tall. I think he's just too tall. I think he's too tall in general. Now Woodson's gonna have to put some kind of pressure on him, gonna have to use his size a little bit. Maybe he can keep it at distance, but I just don't think he can keep it at distance the whole time. I think he's gonna have to be more physical without getting caught in a guillotine. But I got Woodson all day. I'm surprised you guys got him because I was ready. I was mentally prepared to t-shirt bet Dave. I was like, dude, Dave, Dave's gonna pick Jourdain. He's like probably Dave's favorite fighter. Dave probably has a poster of him in his room. But you guys are smart, man. You guys are sharp. This is why I used to watch the show, because you guys would surprise the shit out of me, because you genuinely have good points with picking the dog. So I got Woodson. I'm gonna take him.
I want to see. I'll see his Instagram here.
All right, let me go over the stats real quick, and guys. And this is, as a Canadian, let me put this out there. This is the only Canadian I'm not picking on this card, because honestly, this is a trap. Sean Woodson strike line per minute 5.41 versus 5.71, a wash. Accuracy, a wash. Strike absorbed 4.21 versus 4.0, a wash. Defense 58-57, a wash on the feet. Advantage is going to go to Sean Woodson on the ground. Takedown average 0.1 versus 0.71, not impressive, but takedown accuracy 16% versus 80%. Takedown defense 47 versus 83. Don't underestimate the 80% and the 83. Sean Woodson's going to take this down the ground and own Charles Jourdain here, guys. I'm a Canadian. I appreciate it. Height 5'9" versus 6'2". Reach 69 versus 78. Did you guys hear that? 69 versus 78 for the reach. Jesus Christ.
And Woodson has kicks too. He has kicks.
I can't bet against Sean Woodson, who is 10-1 with only one loss on his record, which was 4 years ago. 3.5 years ago. That's when Julian Rosa beat him. And Julian Rosa at that time was a fucking legend. Sorry, Charles. I love you. I'm Canadian. I hope everyone wins money. But I can't bet on Charles Jourdain. He is being taken out of my Canadian parlay. I think Sean Woodson's got this.
It's tough, man, because Charles, I don't know. I just, once I see there's a huge height and reach advantage, which is right there. It blows me away a little bit. But Charles Jourdain has definitely a better resume of wins and losses against a higher quality of opponent, for sure. But when it comes down to who's the better fighter, I think what'd you say? Who won the stats? It was a wash. You kept saying
okay.
Wash,
here's another stat for you.
Wash.
I think
it's a wash. Charles Jourdain for Sean Woodson are advantage on the ground, and it's a wash on the feet. So if everything goes for a wash on the feet and an advantage on the ground, I gotta go Sean.
Okay, just the thing about their styles is different. Is one of them is explosive, and that's Jourdain, because he's got like 3 times or 4 times the knockdowns that Woodson has. But Woodson's more like a Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz and Nate. They gotta like kind of put it on you. But the thing is, he gasses too. So I hope he's still there in the 3rd round. And I think he can outpoint him. I think if he survives the 1st round, it definitely swings into Woodson's favor. They're gonna be in Canada though. So if it comes to a close decision, the judges in Canada probably give it to the Canadian.
Put in a parlay. What did you write?
What's that? So
it's too tight for me to put in a parlay. Sean Woodson has 1 loss. You
get all the value with Woodson though.
I definitely put him in some DraftKings lineups already.
Yeah, me too.
Did you? So we're all on the underdog here. That's crazy. That's a little nutty.
I got Woodson.
Me too.
Watch him win.
We all do.
Watch him win.
We got Woodson. That's crazy. Anyway, good. Let's move up to the headliner of the prelims. We have Canadian Brad Katona taking on Garrett Armfield.
Who?
Interesting here. Brad Katona is
Who?
Huh? Garrett Armfield. That guy, David Onama. Anyway, we'll get to him. Let's do Brad Katona first. Okay. He's coming out of well, he was in the Ultimate Fighter where he was like even the coaches said he was like a prima donna. But look, he's got a split decision win over Timur Valiev in the Ultimate Fighter. That's a great win. Then his UFC debut, he beat this guy, Cody Gibson, who was 19-8, middling type of fighter, beat him by unanimous decision. And if you look at all his wins, decision, they're all decisions except for one guillotine choke in 2021. Then way back, he beat Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell. Thug Nasty. He beat him in Ultimate Fighter Season 27 with a rear naked choke. So he's won Ultimate Fighter twice, this guy, Brad Katona. But you know what? He's a decisionator. He's not very entertaining. He does what it takes to win. Just looking at you can tell by looking at his record. I mean, that's great that he submitted Bryce Mitchell. He beat Kyler Phillips, too. Kyler Phillips used to be my man crush.
Okay,
but
now let's be honest with you. His only 2 losses are against Merab Davishvili
and Hunter
Azure.
Loss. Right.
Good loss. And Hunter Azure, who's undefeated at the time.
Right. That's why this guy knows how to win. He should win against Garrett Armfield. What's his line? How much of a favorite is he? Because Garrett Armfield, as you're looking that up, I'm going to tell you about Garrett Armfield. This guy, he came in, his UFC debut was a rematch against David Onama. He fought David Onama as an amateur and lost by unanimous decision. Then he went through, and I think there was he needed to fill in short notice. David Onama's opponent, some reason, backed out, I think. So Armfield came in and was like, oh, I fought this guy before. And in the first round 1, he actually put up a good fight because I had plus money, underdog money on him, just because I didn't really, David Onama, whatever. But David Onama triangle choked him, and David Onama is not known for submissions; he's known for striking. Then he had this fight against Toshiomi Kazama, a UFC Fight Night fight, where he took care of him straight right in round 1. But Toshiomi Kazama should have just stayed right in Japan because he's not really that UFC. He's not cut out for UFC. He's at a lower level of fighter. Yeah, he only got into the UFC for winning the road to UFC tournament. Which, yeah, he's not. He's all his opponents are Japanese. Yeah, he's just not. It's not UFC caliber. So Garrett Armfield's not really been impressive to me per se. I mean, I lost money on him against that David Onama thing, and he just plus what you'll see in the thing, Brad Katona's got a little bit of a size advantage, I do believe. Thing is, Garrett Armfield, he does train at Killcliff, so I would say he's at a slightly better gym. Where's this Katona?
SPG Ireland, Winnipeg Academy.
I don't care for that gym. I know that's where. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. The only person ever good to come out of there is Connor. So, anyway, but still, Brad Katona should win this, and I'm pretty confident in him to win it. It's just going to be a boring decision fight. He's just going to point his way to a victory. That's how I see it. And look at wins by decision. 69% of his wins come by decision.
Yeah.
Unreal. So go ahead. What do you guys think?
So I will call Brad Katona a cerebral fighter. He is not going to get in the ring and lose a fight that he knows he's not going to lose. And to put that out there, he's not going to sign a fight that he thinks he's going to lose. I think Brad Katona's going to have the advantage here. I do agree with the decision win. Happy to put him in a parlay. He is 32 years old, a lot older. Size is pretty much the same. Garrett is going to have a little bit of a reach advantage in this, but I don't think Brad Katona is the kind of fighter who will sign a fight that he's going to lose. So Katona by decision is my Tapology bet. All yours, Real News, or wherever we call ourselves.
I have Katona by decision. That's the first thing I said. I just repeated myself. I have Katona by decision. With that said, though, this is what I know, Rand, you like to know. This is Jacob's lock of the night. Is Garrett Armfield.
Really?
He's actually got hands. He's got hands. He's actually really well-rounded.
He does.
And I don't know. It's kind of crazy. You know what this fight reminds me of? This fight reminds me of Ricky Simone. And he lost last week to Mario Batista.
He's got reach, too. I didn't even know that.
This kind of reminds me of, this is kind of like the new versus the old school in a way. And I can kind of see Armfield winning in a way. I have to pick Katona. I dissected the records like we just did. He's fought the better competition. He does good. He gets takedowns. He's got great wrestling. Unless you're Merab Dishvili, that's who he fought. He didn't do good wrestling against him, but everybody else he did pretty good. I gotta think he's gonna win. I don't like his personality. I hated how he was on the Fighter House. He would like Conor McGregor. He got somebody else kicked off, and then he was on Conor's team, but he didn't like his team.
I guess like, somebody was saying a story how Cody Gibson, because that was his fight, was giving him the worst like roast and like, you're such a boring fighter. That's why you already won the Ultimate Fighter, and then that you couldn't get the UFC contract because nobody wants to watch you fight because you're so boring. You always go to decision, and it's true. But then he beat Cody Gibson by decision. So I mean,
and he looks good. I mean, look at him right there. Even when his stomach's pressed out, he's got a six-pack. They both look good. I gotta go with Katona. Katona looks actually a little bit better, and he's Canadian, right?
Yep.
He is. He's the home team. Let's check out what
minus 225.
You know that fight means something to him.
I like the decision. Brad Katona plus 120. If you really want to go balls out and get plus money on that, Brad Katona's by decision is a good bet. It's likely going to happen. I'm comfortable with the Brad Katona minus 225 in a parlay.
Apologies to you, Brandon B. I'm sorry we're not convincing you to go with Armfield. But
save your money. Don't do that.
Yeah,
no, money. Pass La Pass.
Good
advice. All right, moving on.
All right, who's next? Moving on. We have next. We have the
chick fight
to the main card.
This is gonna be easy.
Is it Arnold Allen? Isn't it?
This is gonna be easy.
I don't know what you're looking at. It's not a chick fight.
I thought we were looking at Jillian Robinson next.
We already did that, Dave.
Fuck! We're way now. I was looking at Bet365.
How many listeners have you drank?
He just wants to look at Pollyanna. He wants to look at Pollyanna's Instagram.
That was early prelims, Dave.
We'll do it afterwards, Dave.
She's the hottest card we have.
I want to look at it again.
Oh, I can't wait to get that Sam Patterson T-shirt from you.
Like when she
did
that with
Arnold Allen fighting out of England, taking on Movsar Evloev fighting out of Russia. And I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Movsar Evloev is going to wrestle his way to a victory because Arnold Allen's not going to be able to stop his takedowns and control. Movsar Evloev, another kind of boring fighter. He doesn't finish. I think he's a decisionator as well. He'll use his wrestling, and he definitely has elite wrestling, because especially compared to Arnold Allen from England, England doesn't even have an Olympic wrestling team.
Go over Movsar
Evloev.
Okay, go over his record. Undefeated record. Come on.
Yeah.
Diego Lopez.
He's fantastic. Diego Lopez is fantastic. Don't He's a coach and fighter. He's great. Dan Ige.
What is decision?
Yeah,
Next.
that's what I'm saying. And that's what he does the same thing as Brad Katona. He just does what he has to do to win. He doesn't care about the fans. He doesn't care about who's calling him boring. All he cares about is getting that win, dog. He doesn't care about, I mean, sure, they all would like to get that fight, the performance of the night, 50 grand. But Mozart, hey, 17-0, I'm fine with the win money. I'm fine with just win money. And I'll do a decision to get that. Absolutely. But as Noah's saying, Allen, dog of the week. And you know what? I've heard a lot of cappers I've listened to saying Arnold Allen is a good dog pick. But I just don't, I think they're reaching. I think they want him to be a dog pick. But if you look at the rankings, Arnold Allen's ranked 12 for middleweights worldwide. Movsar Evloev, 37. There's something behind that. Why would they rank Arnold Allen that like 25 places higher than Evloev? Must be a reason.
Tapology, he's 4 and Ovalev is 6. So he's ranked higher than Ovalev.
Oh, I'm going on the. Oh, you know what? I was looking at the wrong thing. You're right. 3 and 6.
I got 4 and 6.
Okay, still. All right. I was looking at the next fight. But anyway, yeah. So still, Arnold Allen's ranked higher than Movsar Evloev by three spots.
I mean, it's fought Max Holloway. He's got
let's look at the rankings real quick. We've got Rodriguez,
Rodriguez, yeah.
Max Holloway, number 2.
Yep.
Ilia Topuria, number 3.
Number 1.
Arnold Allen is above Josh Emmett,
who just put an end to Bryce Mitchell's career.
Why is he out of Allen? Holloway.
Mozart is below Josh Emmett, even though he's still undefeated. Topuria is undefeated. And he's above Giga Chikazi, which is not a bad call. But as I said, Mozart, decision. This guy is not going to lose. He's going to win by decision. I don't care what you fucking say.
I agree. I'm taking Evloev by decision as well, but Arnold Allen he's a scrapper. He can, but Evloev's not going to keep it on the feet. He's going to get double takedown, get him to the ground, wet blanket cover him, and win by control time and little side jabs. And he's going to try. He's not going to just lay on him. He's going to work and try to get something. But Arnold Allen's not going to get submitted by him or nothing. You'll see. It's gonna, Evloev by decision.
Stop looking for the props on this guy.
Real fight picks. What are you thinking?
There's been a fight where Arnold Allen got taken down 6 times. There was a fight where he was losing and he only won because he won in the 3rd round by submission. The record is nice. He's higher ranked, but he's like low volume sometimes. And I don't see where he beats Movsar Evloev. He can't stop the takedown from a really good wrestler, and this is gonna be the best wrestler he's ever fought.
Yeah, so, for
sure. Let's if he stuffs his takedown, but even then, Evloev's striking is improving, and I think Evloev's the real deal. I think Allen got a little bit exposed. There's definitely levels, and now we're gonna see where is Allen, because he really got exposed against Max Holloway. I mean, everybody was talking about how he was gonna wreck Holloway and then saying how Holloway's been too damaged and this and that, and then Holloway just beat him up. So I'm gonna say,
and look, Arnold Allen is considered, he's training at TriStar, which is Canadian, so he would be considered the home, like he's like the crowd favorite out of these two. But Evloev, Russian, training at American top team. I mean, you can't, can't take.
Okay, and I just want to put this out there real quick. Movsar Evloev, average fight time, 15 minutes. Decisionator.
You know what's funny? The Tapology popular pick, community picks has Allen 59% taking Allen, 41% taking Evloev. and they have 71% taking Allen. Think it's going to be by decision.
Okay, so let me finish my spiel here. Mosar, undefeated, decisionator, has the reach advantage, same age, strike line per minute, 3.34 versus 4.57. Advantage Mosar. Strike absorb, 2.86 versus 2.74. Advantage most far. Takedown average, 1.12 versus 4.71. Advantage Evelev. Accuracy, 50-50. Takedown defense, 71-71 wash. Submissions wash. Doesn't matter. I am
But that
all
4-1 takedown.
By decision. Evelev by decision. There is no other bet to make here. There really isn't.
Real fight picks?
Oh yeah, I'm all over Evloev. I mean, I was just noticing that Arnold Allen got taken down by a guy named Alan Omer in the UFC. Alan Omer twice.
Yeah.
Who? Alan
You know what?
Omer.
I would love to bet
Exactly.
Evloev within distance. I just can't do it because he's never finished a fight in his life. And by the way, the bookies are looking at minus 188 for the money line, minus 125 by decision. Like, this is a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned.
Got some good wins, though. Sadiq Youssef, Dan Hooker, Calvin Cater. Those are great wins. Mads Burnell, that's a great win. Makwan Emirkani. Huh?
Arnold Allen?
Yeah,
Calvin
Arnold
Allen, Dan Hooker.
Yeah, look at them. Those are fantastic wins.
He's got some great wins.
Yeah.
But he's going up against
Alan Omer.
Undefeated,
2015, Alan Omer.
No, he's going against
Mr. Herbal.
He's going against an undefeated, clinical, scientific Russian.
I know. That training at American Top Team.
Oh yeah.
Who's got a better striking stats and way heavy. I told you what's going to happen. Double leg takedown coverage. It's going to repeat, rinse, repeat,
Correct.
Do the same thing every freaking round. It's going to be boring, not fight of the night at all, but Evloev by decision.
Hey, what injury is Evloev? They're talking in the chat. Evloev is coming off a big, huge injury. Like was it spinal surgery? Like, how serious is this?
Evloev gets pieced up and gassed every fight, coming off major injury.
Johnny K, my homie.
When Allen gets mauled,
I love you, buddy.
You take a leaf. What'd you say?
Johnny K's in chat. I gotta fucking give some props to Johnny K.
I did too. Much love to you, Johnny.
Oh, hey, Johnny.
Bro. Most level-headed breakdown artist in the game. That man.
Yeah.
He's impressive. He's impressing me.
Maybe it's someday he might take me on his show because.
So now you guys got me wondering what the hell's this injury? Is there anything on we can find on Top Out or?
Yeah, I want to find out.
Okay,
man.
what are we looking at?
And so I'm gonna check
Mosar
Instagram.
Evloev. He had what kind of was it? Knee replacement surgery? Does anyone in the chat know? Now we're all looking. I think one of us should look at Instagram.
I'm looking at Instagram right now.
Maybe he's like on a gurney.
What?
Here we go.
Evloev.
What do you got?
Evloev MMA?
No, that's not it. It's
his
not
name. The wrong one.
Just type his name. It's like Movsar Evloev 94 or something. I'm on it. I see him in the American Top Team. I don't see any gurney picks or anything.
We should make Noah Alexander because he's the one who said it. I feel like he should come forth with the facts.
Noah, hook me up. Who we got
All I
here?
see is a bunch of rugged training picks. Like,
yeah, I'm going for Evloev.
Shit.
This just confirmed. Evloev is the. Noah disappeared.
Christ.
See,
what the fuck's up with the knife? You don't need a dagger. You're sitting on a fucking Mercedes fucking SL.
Oh,
Why
I
do you
didn't even notice the dagger. That's
Dagger is
awesome.
not required.
That's what makes that picture great. It went from cool
like
to fantastic, and it's what? It's a
complex.
decorative dagger. It's
He's at
definitely a
Subway.
decorative dagger for sure.
Dagger's too much.
What a killer!
Look, Johnny K saying it might have been a knee injury. I don't know. I'm not finding anything. But you know what? If you had an injury, you're going to put it on Instagram. If you're fighting, why would you do that? Evloev the slasher.
He's got both his knees wrapped.
That knife.
See, that's all I need to know. If Johnny K's picking Evloev, I feel secure now. That's my pick. Evloev.
100%. I got this motherfucker.
By decision.
Too. Maybe Evloev fell off that swing and busted his knee. I'm just kidding. All right, we're on Evloev. What's the line?
This is what sold me right here. By the way, this is what sold me right here.
I'll put that on a poster. I'll put that on a poster and put it in my background here.
This fucking thing right here sold me.
That's illegal. That's
fucking
illegal. You know why he's an American top team? That's only legal in Florida. All right, so
he's at Starbucks. It's ridiculous.
Okay, what are the odds, Dave?
Scaring people there.
Jesus Christ. Okay, hang on. All right, minus 188 for Evloev. If you like him by decision, which is going to happen, the decisionator, minus 125.
Ooh.
I'm happy to put this in a parlay at minus 188. But bookies, everyone, guys.
What's the return on the plus money on the money line for Allen? Plus
162 for Allen on the money line.
You know, see the bookies nailed this one. I think that these odds are dead on. I think that's how it should be. Allen's not. I mean, Mozart's not a huge favorite because he shouldn't be. Arnold Allen's decent, you know, but I think these are dead on odds. I like them. I like these.
I still like the money line on Evloev, and I like the 125. But from 125 to 188, I'll stick on the 188. Just in case.
That the round 3 prop Johnny's talking about right there. I mean, this fight could go anyway. What if Evloev lays on top of him and drains Arnold? Arnold's trying to get up. He's trying to get up. He's trying to get up 6-7 times. He's up. He's not gonna have no juice in the 3rd round. But you know what? I could be wrong. I am wrong a lot, so you should bet it.
Just keep on that money line, guys.
He came back. It's a knee injury. That's why he's been gone, and he was gone for a bit. Let's see how long has he been?
Okay, can I put one thing out first before we go?
What?
Musar Evloev by TKO, DQ, or submission, plus 600, getting boosted to a plus 700. This is one of the boosts I'm going to stay away from. Evloev is going to win this fight, but not by TKO, not by submission, at plus 700. If you guys do like it, plus 700 is fucking amazing.
His fight over Diego Lopez was 8 months ago, but before that, it was a year and 7 months ago. So in between Dan Ige to Diego Lopez, there was like a year right there, like almost 11-month gap. You know what I'm saying? So that might have been where he recovered. But look, Diego Lopez, who was fantastic, Evloev decisioned him 8 months ago.
He did his thing.
So I mean, did it happen within the 8 months? Can you recover from injury in 8 months?
You're probably right. There was something, an article about Evloev getting in a motorcycle accident, but I don't want to spend too much time. I got to pick Evloev.
Yeah, I'm taking him too.
Yeah, but I hear you on that. Okay, Johnny's right about that, but Max doesn't take nobody down. He peppers you.
Remember that fight between Max and Calvin Kattar where he broke the record of most strikes in a fight? He had 300 or something stupid. But he couldn't finish him. You notice that? Could not finish Calvin Kattar, which is crazy. How are you going to hit somebody 300 times and not finish him?
You're just
unreal.
Punishing him at that point, though. That's worse than a knockout.
That's when he was talking to the cage side, talking to Dana. He's like, I'm the best striker in the whole division. All that crap.
He said he's the best boxer.
Yeah, something. I don't.
Yeah.
Not word for word, but you know
Better
what
than
I
Doesn't
mean.
matter.
I'm
He's
better
got
than Floyd.
He's
It
got
doesn't
better
matter.
strikes on the feet, and he's got better takedown average.
All right.
100%.
I got to pee and get a new beer, so somebody else can introduce the next main card fight between Chris Curtis and Power Bar Canadian Marc-Andre Barriault. But mind you, Chris Curtis does have a Canadian fan base as well. So somebody else open that up, and I shall be.
Read it off, Dave.
All right, I'll start off. Chris Curtis, ranked number 11th in the middleweight worldwide, coming off of a draw off of Nasruddin Imanov. Actually, had
yeah.
clash of heads.
Stop. Yep, clash of heads. And but Chris Curtis was losing the fight badly.
Heavy losing. Before that, he lost to Kevin Gastelum, 17-8, not a good look. His previous win was against Joaquin Buckley, who was 15-5. He knocked him out to ground strikes. Not very impressive. Before that, he lost to Jack Hermanson. Not a good loss. Let's go over to Marc-Andre Barriault. His last few fights, he beat Eric Andrews, which he should have. That was 6 months ago, which tells me that he's up in the game and up and running. Before that, Julian Marquez knocked him out 10 months ago. I'm okay with that. He lost to Anthony Hernandez by sub triangle choke, which is Anthony Hernandez is a submission guy. Chris Curtis is not. Before that, he beat Jordan Wright by submission by mounted guillotine choke, which was a couple years ago. Still, decent win. The guy had 2 losses. And before that, Chidi Njoku, which is he got knocked out. Okay, you get tagged. You get tagged by Chidi. Everyone gets tagged by Chidi. Not a big deal. So the one loss that he has, Anthony Hernandez by submission, arm triangle choke. I get it. Chris Curtis is not a submission guy. Let's be honest here. Look at the tail of the tape. These guys, 36 years old for Chris Curtis, 33 years old, 185 with 184, pretty much the same thing. Marc-Andre is going to have the height advantage. Chris Curtis is going to have the 1.5 reach advantage. Both coming out of good fight camps. One coming out of Killcliff FC, Marc-Andre Barriault, good fight camp. The other coming out of Extreme Couture. Man, I almost want to put Marc-Andre in a parlay, but I'm gonna exhibit restraint and not put Marc-Andre in my Canadian parlay because it's too close. But I am going to put a scratch off on him. I'm going to put a money line bet on him. I'm going to put a whole bunch of bets on him. I'm not putting any money on Chris Curtis this night in any way, shape, or form. Chris Curtis is old. He is a veteran. He is he's going to protect the division as far as his weight class goes. But he's just not. This fight is lined up for Marc-Andre Barriault on every single thing that I can think of. I'll go over the stats real quick if you guys want to go over first. Lots of fights to go off of these guys. Chris Curtis going to have the reach advantage by an inch, half an inch per each hand, not a big deal. Strike line per minute, 5.36 versus 5.94. Advantage to Mark on this one. Strike absorb 6.30 to 5.22. Advantage to Mark there as well. Takedown average 0.0 versus 0.24. Advantage to Mark. Takedown defense is good for Chris Curtis. So Mark just might want to keep this on the feet and just piece him up. Whichever way it goes, I get it. Lots of fights to go with on these stats right here. Takedown accuracy 0% for Chris Curtis. So I know Chris Curtis is not going to do any takedowns at all. He is strictly going to be on the feet. And if you go strictly on the feet, numbers have him winning, have Marc-Andre Barriault winning in every single way. So I'm picking Marc-Andre Barriault as far as I'm concerned. I think it's the guy's in Canada. Chris Curtis, I love you dearly. I saw you at the press conference. Good press conference for you. But you don't don't have as much skin in the game as Marc-Andre Barriault does. And I see Marc-Andre Barriault win this all day long.
Plus, he's at home, got the crowd behind him. He's a big underdog play
He's
for
my
a
dog
lot
pick.
of people.
I'm not putting him in a parlay because he is that dog, but I am putting a whole bunch of fucking bets on him because I think this is going to be an easy win.
Well, what do you think, Ranch?
Man, I think Chris Curtis has better striking. That's why I'm nervous about. I think he's a better striker, and he's a better striker. Did you go over stats when I was pissing? No.
No, but
yeah,
I will.
Did.
I did, but I will go over it real quick because again, it means a difference because the whole thing is Chris Curtis has no ground game, 0.0 takedown average, no ground game whatsoever. He is only on the feet, and honestly, 5.36 to 6.30. He's at a negative striking ratio. Negative striking ratio for Chris Curtis. I get it. Double-digit losses. I'm not impressed. Height advantage definitely goes to Marc-Andre.
Plus his best friend is headlining this card. Throwing that out there. You guys don't forget. His best friend is Sean Strickland. Best friend. Did you guys watch Media Day? The Media Day?
Yes, I saw Sean Strickland.
There was the crowd at Media Day was packed in Canada, packed on Media Day. And there was a lot of people like supporting Chris Curtis. Surprisingly, he does have like a little bit of a fan base in Canada. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. But Marc-Andre Barriault, the power bar.
I know it's horrible. Coming off 2 wins.
I don't. Yeah, I know. This is a tough fight to pick. What do you think? Real fight picks. Maybe you can push me one way or the other.
Okay. I think that I got to. I feel bad to disagreeing with Dave. I kind of like where Dave's coming from because I honestly wanted to pick Barriault. I liked how he's looked in some spots, but I was listening to a lot. I was actually listening to Johnny and Cody's Defend Your Units show earlier today, and I really like what they were saying. They were saying that Barriault is kind of the pressure fighter. He uses that power bar. He uses his pressure to kind of wear you down, and that plays right into Chris Curtis's ball game. He's a counter striker. And he trains with Sean Strickland. And I like what I saw on Embedded. They say that the coach of Sean Strickland and Chris Curtis say that he's the only 2 fighters that he trains that do hard sparring the week of fight week. And I want to see how that works out. I think that's going to work out in Chris Curtis's favor. He's just always sparring. He's going to be ready for that fight. He's, and if anybody's shown to have a weak chin, I believe it's Barriault. And the one win that Chris Curtis has that I really, really, really like a lot, I value a lot, is his win over Brendan Allen. This is his win over Brendan Allen because I think Brendan Allen poses more problems for a fighter because he's good at jiu-jitsu and he could take you down. And Barriault is kind of more of like a rougher kind of striker type of guy. He's not like a jiu-jitsu guy. So there's not too much to think about. He doesn't have to really worry about being submitted.
Is that Edmund Shabazian? That is right there with the.
He trains with Chris Curtis.
He does. That's Extreme Couture. They all beat up on Edmund Shabazian. That's him for sure. So yeah,
I got Chris Curtis.
I think I'm going that way too. I'm reluctant because I've heard a lot of people taking Marc-Andre Barriault. MMA Guru's taking him. So was We Want Picks. I think they're taking him. Maybe I can't remember, but I know there's a lot of like MMA handicappers that were on the side of Barriault. Surprisingly, but he's home team Canada.
Yeah,
I don't think that's going to come into play here. Man, look at John Morgan's kid, Hollerhead there.
I mean, this fight here doesn't have a chance to make it on your parlay, but I'm not mad at that. It's one of those where even if we're all in agreement and we're all on Barriault, I don't even think we'd want to. I don't know, Dave.
Is this a parlay piece?
No, this is not a parlay piece.
I'm just picking for tapology purposes for the contest pick. What are their money lines right there? -188.
-188. Marc-Andre Barrios +162.
See, that's why it might be a dog or pass spot at +162.
Exactly. I am not putting this in a parlay, but I like the Marc-Andre Barrios at +162. I'm sorry. It's fucking the guy has got so much more motivation. Chris Curtis, double-digit losses. If he gets another loss, oh well. Chris Curtis doesn't fucking matter. That sounds
like his last 5. It goes
not a big fucking deal.
Win, loss, draw. That's his last 5.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But like, okay, so if Marc-Andre Barrios loses in Canada, it's a fucking scar on his record. Honestly, if Chris Curtis loses,
his record's still not going to be double-digit losses. He can afford to lose.
Doesn't matter. If Chris Curtis loses, oh well. Oh, my losses went from 10 to 11. I lost in Canada against a guy who was up on his home turf.
Tapology community predictions: 81% saying Curtis by TK. 61 of those 81 saying by TKO. And you know what? I think Barrio does have chin issues, doesn't he? He's been knocked out before, hasn't he? Yeah. Chidi banged him.
I'm wearing a fucking UFC Canada t-shirt. I'm wearing fucking Canada
now you're all proud about it, but when you were trashing Charles Jourdain, though, it was different.
Come on now.
It's convenient when it's convenient for you.
Yeah.
You sport it.
And he picked
Charles Jourdain. I'm sorry, he's not winning, but he's more Canadian than Andre Barrio.
I mean, the pride of Canada right now.
Okay.
Look at Marc-Andre Barrio. Come on.
Talk about
he beat Eric Anders, who's a football bum. He beat Julian Cuban Missile Marquez, who's kind of a bum. Lost to Anthony Hernandez. He beat Jordan, the Beverly Hills Ninja Wright, bum. Lost to Chidi. He beat Dolce Lunguian Bula. I mean, who's it? Look at this streak of losses right here. Jun Young Park, Christoph Jocko, Andrew Sanchez.
Where we at?
Unbelievable.
You look at Barrio?
Yeah, his resume sucks.
That loss to Andrew Sanchez is not good.
What? Eric Anders sucks. Eric Anders at football. Alabama Crimson Tide. He's a linebacker. He's not a
Jordan Wright
artist. Julian Marquez. Didn't Julian Marquez ask out that singer one of the Kelly Clarkson or something?
I will disagree with you. No. He beat some good guys, and he lost against some fucking amazing guys.
I can't believe Jordan Wright is 12 and 2 when he fought him. Jordan Wright lost against
Anthony Hernandez. He lost against Chidi. That's a good loss. Junior Park. That's a good loss.
Jocko. Dirty Sanchez.
Hey,
Dirty Andy Sanchez. That's a great loss.
Okay, there is no besides Joe Valley back in 2015. The motherfucker has had good losses.
Now you're going way back. Look at he went through a 12-pack of cans right there. Boom, 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 boom. Then until he fought a real fighter, Andrew Dirty Sanchez, in his UFC debut. That was his real first fight, and then he loses that Jocko Jun Young Park. Had a no contest against Oscar Pichota. You know why? Steroids, Dave. Because he was taking freaking what's the one that promotes oxygen in your blood? Steroids. That's why that was turned to a no contest.
Okay.
Then he got beat by potato smuggler Abu Azaitar, potato smuggling. Or no, he beat Abu Azaitar, the potato smuggler. He beat Dolce one punch Lunguian Bula. Lunguian Bula, he's nothing great.
No.
I mean, I'm just saying. Then let's look at
Chris. Okay. It would make sense.
Chris Curtis's 40 fight record. 40 fights, 40.
Stop. It would make sense if you went.
Curtis, Brendan Allen. Let's see the people he fought and beat. Phil Hawes, Brendan Allen.
Stop. Give me a second. It would make very much sense if he went 2 wins and a loss, and honestly, Chris Curtis was going to back up his win against Marc-Andre or his loss against Kevin Gastelum with the win against Marc-Andre Bell. It would not make I get it. This is why I'm saying I am leaning towards Marc-Andre Barrios but I'm not putting him in any parlays. I am not putting in things. As far as I'm concerned, this is a coin flip. The fact that the Canadian might muster up enough Canadianism to beat Chris Curtis and to knock him out.
Poutine right now, bud. He's eating poutine right this minute.
Well, that's poutine, Jolie, and Pepsi side by each.
What is it? Is a poutine just like French fries and cheese covered with gravy? Is that what that is?
No, not cheese. Cheese curds. It's a big difference.
Was that like a Canadian burrito?
Between cheese and cheese curds.
There is a difference, and the gravy's different.
Not if you're lactose intolerant, there's no difference.
It's not your regular American gravy. It's not.
I know what cheese curds are. I have Amish people that live by me.
Okay, you have to get fresh cut fries.
All right, back to the fighting. We know cheese curds. You're making me hungry.
You have to get proper gravy. So you guys
my mouth is watering.
Come on, are we talking cooking or are we talking fighting?
I want to eat this tomato with my fingers. It's so juicy. But anyways, MD Terp.
What the fuck?
It's right here. I do. You guys are talking. I want to make a mess. I want to make a mess right now.
I want to eat this tomato with
my fingers. Thank you. By the way, thank you, MD Terp, for understanding what I'm saying. Yes, this is a coin flip. Do not bet on Chris Curtis. If you're going to do anything, do a scratch off on Marc-Andre, because honestly, the guy's got the advantage. The records are the same. He's got the advantage on the stats. I will reiterate this again. Okay. Chris Curtis, 6.30 strikes absorbed versus 5.22. The volume goes to Marc-Andre on the feet. And Chris Curtis has no takedown anything. So honestly, Marc-Andre's got a chance. It's a coin flip on the feet, kids. And if it doesn't go down the ground with Chris Curtis's 92% takedown defense, so it might not go down the ground. I get it. But Marc-Andre's got the advantage on the feet. He's got the advantage on the ground. You got to give him a chance. He's got to be a scratch-off fucking chance in this. Not putting him in a parlay. I get it. Chris Curtis has got a better repertoire of people, but 5'10 versus 5'11. The reach is the same, pretty much. 75, 74.
Who was it earlier? He was talking shit about 3 inches isn't much, and then they stood next to each other. You remember earlier today? Just tonight, you were saying something about, that's not a big. Oh, your boy, Lioness, Johan.
3 inches?
No, I don't want to see your 3 inches.
You're gonna get us
and Sam Patterson,
more viewers.
He's
like
get us
more viewers.
He's like 6'3" to 6'1".
Listen, I was saying 3 inches, guys. Like honestly, 3 inches is what I was promising. So just don't get your hopes up. All right.
All right.
Hey, you made a good point though about Barrio. You remember you're making me like want to change my mind, because if Chris Curtis, all he does is punch, and he's supposed to overpower the rest of Barrio's game with just punching.
He's too short. He's too short to overpower Mark.
Takedowns though. They work
that. I guarantee Mark's got the fucking center of the cage here. Mark's gonna have the center of the cage. He's going to be able to fucking dominate. He's going to have the height. He's going to be able to fucking push his weight around. He's going to be the better guy.
Just made me more confident in Chris Curtis. Thanks for definitely pushing me that way even more.
I don't know.
All right.
Marc-Andre.
You know what? T-shirt bet?
No.
Okay, double t-shirt bet or hoodie?
I'll t-shirt bet again. We already got one.
Let's do this.
All right.
I'll do a fucking scratch off on Mark here.
This is perfect because you got Johan Lioness, who's a favorite.
Yep.
Take Chris Curtis, that's a favorite. So now we both have a favorite and an underdog.
I witnessed it. I have them written down.
Man, I'm gonna get 2 t-shirts off this weekend.
I got it here.
I don't even care about winning parlays. I just want to win these 2 t-shirts.
Racist Korean. Racist Korean. No way.
Definitely. Dave could walk away with 2 teams.
Racist Korean. I'm picking the black guy, asshole. Racist Korean. You're racist Korean. What the fuck? A racist against Marc-Andre Barrio because he's Canadian?
Yeah.
I love Canadians.
Racist against French guys.
Told you.
All right. Yeah. So I got the dog and fucking Marc-Andre here. I'm okay with that.
Good.
All right.
Good for you.
Next fight. Let's move on. Jesus Christ, I need a beer.
That was a tough one. That's a tough fight right there.
That's a hard fight to pick.
Yeah.
Go refill your beer. I'll open this next one up. All right. So we have the veteran, another double-digit loss guy, Neil Magny, taking on Canada's hero, probably the best fighter out of Canada right now, Mike Malott. 10-1-1.
Easy now.
I agree. I think we're all in agreement.
What?
I agree with you. I think Evloev is probably one of the hottest prospects out of Canada since George St. Pierre.
Evloev's not a Canadian. Mike Malott.
Oh, that's it.
Mike Malott.
I meant to say Malott. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's what. Yeah, you misspoke. Too many bong hits for you. So yeah, Mike Malott is probably the best fighter out of Canada right now, unless Dave's got something smart to say about that.
It's not the.
Yeah.
He's
the best fighter out of Canada.
He's good, but there's a lot of other fighters that are better. But he's good.
What a Molson?
Fuck off.
I'm just kidding. All right. So anyway, Mike Malott, he is a huge favorite, though. I think it's ridiculous odds. I do believe, if I remember correctly, because he was supposed to be like the next George St. Pierre. When he first came out, he was big hot prospect, and then proper Mike Malott, 10-1-1. What happened? He lost to Hakeem Dawodu. Man, is that the second person we talked? Oh, then Hakeem Dawodu's marching through these Canadians. Didn't he beat Marc-Andre Barth too? Or that was Chidi Bang Bang. That was Chidi. We mentioned him earlier? Hakeem Dawodu. Who did he beat? He beat somebody else on this list. We're on Mike Malott. Mike Malott.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
But that
Mike
was
Malott.
Also 10 years ago. 10 years ago. So in the past 10 years,
I was wondering where the fuck you had this. 2014.
Yeah, I didn't even know Hakeem Dawodu was fighting back then. But anyway, so Mike Malott is obviously a fantastic fighter. I thought he had another loss or something. He must.
No,
but look at these people he's beating. He's beating like White Lion, Johan Lioness, beating that bum, beating Adam Fuggett, beating Mickey Gall. Mickey Gall's claim to fame is he beat CM Punk. That's it. He's beating these guys that are not really Solomon Renfro. I mean, that aren't really, that good. So this is definitely Neil Magny is going to be the toughest fight that Mike Malott has seen ever. Because Neil Magny, I know he's got double-digit losses and he's been around. He's a veteran, but this dude is so active. Look at how many fights he has just recently. We got when did this happen? 8, 19, 23, 23. So in the past year, he's had 3 fights in the past year. Lost 2 of them. One was to Ian Machado Gary, and one to Gilbert Burns. He beat Phil Rowe, beat D-Rod, lost to Shavkat, but that's who doesn't lose to Shavkat, you know what I mean? Then he beat Jeff Neal, beat Max Griffin, lost to Michael Chiesa. I mean, look at the people that he's beat and lost to. They all got names. All the way down, Carlos Condit. I mean, Christ. RDA, Lorenz Larkin. He beat Kelvin Gastelum. You know what I mean? He's not like just a walk in the park. And does Tapology have his money? Look, career disclosed earnings. Disclosed. This is not undisclosed. $1,151,000. Neil Magny is a freaking millionaire because he's so damn active. He's not going to be an easy test for Mike Malott. The odds are wrong. Mike Malott is my pick, and I think he's going to win this. But dude, what does that say? -3 something?
-380. on
That,
Tapology.
and
in reality, we're looking at minus
disgusting.
400.
That's so disrespectful to Neil Magny. And you know what? At the media day, man, Neil Magny got more boos than anybody. Anybody on that panel, Neil Magny got the biggest amount of boos. And I don't even know why. So why is everybody hating on Neil Magny?
Well, because he's not Canadian. But still, I will admit, though, that Mike Malott at minus 400 is out of the realm of possibilities as far as betting goes. There is no way Mike Malott is a minus 400 against the fucking Neil Magny. Really? Neil Magny's fucking killed everybody.
And you know what?
There
Neil
is
Magny
no way.
trains at elevation, so his cardio is on point. Even though he's 36 years old, you don't see Neil Magny fade in round, in the later third round. You never see him fade.
Plus 300 on money line against a fucking who? I'm sorry, Canadians. I apologize if I'm fucking doing anything wrong, but wow. Stay away. Okay, minus 400, not worth it. No Magny plus 300, definitely worth it.
Brandon B saying Malott by sub is plus 130, plus money 135, but I don't think he's going to win by sub. Haitian Sensation, he can defend. He defends that shit. Actually,
I mean, even if I bet him on money line, I'm not going to prop him up. But money line at plus 400, or sorry, at minus 400, that's not even making my parlays, kids. I passed on this fight.
Crystal's even mentioned Neil Magny's going. He's a pattern fighter. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, or actually loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. So better father theory. Why is Magny a better father? I don't even know.
Okay, let me go over the stats real quick, guys. Strike time per minute for Neil Magny, 3.45 versus 4.21. Advantage to Mike, I get it. Strike absorbed, 2.40 versus 3.07. As far as the ratio goes, they're pretty much even on the feet as far as strikes landed versus strike absorbed. Accuracy, 46, 42 a wash. Defense, 53, 56 a wash. So these guys are a wash on the feet. Takedown average, 2.22 versus 2.53. That's a wash for me. Accuracy, 40, 55. Not great. Takedown defense, 55 versus 0. That doesn't impress me. Submission average, 0.3 versus 1.5. Magny's got enough ground game.
What's that first line of the significant strikes where it says Mike Malott 4.2 and Neil Magny? What's that say?
4.21 versus 3.45. But be aware, the strike absorbed 2.40 versus 3.47. So it's pretty much even on the ratios. Right. The ratios are fucking even.
Yeah. Hold on real quick.
The ratios are
Felicia Spencer retired, and she was 155 also, but she did retire like last year. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm just
regardless.
You want
everything
me to
is even
with the chat.
But Neil Magny has a 7-inch reach advantage.
Let's see if we can see it in the face-offs.
None of that matters.
2-inch height advantage. And
it doesn't matter.
40 fights? 40 fights.
That's what matters, Dave.
40 fights. I mean, I get it. He's got
in
double
a bad way. It matters.
He's got 40 fights versus 12.
In a bad way.
And you know what? The age, it's not like Mike Malott is like in his 20s. I mean, they're both in the 30s. So
it's a 4-year difference.
Yeah, I know.
It's not much.
Let's see how they look in the face-offs, please.
Apologize, but I okay. I'm sorry for all Canadians that I'm fucking opening up the card here, but as far as Canadians
go, look at Chris Curtis, beast mode.
Nick Alexander.
No.
Perfect way to put it.
Yep.
Listen.
Oh, that's awesome, Noah Allen. That's awesome. I like the better father theory.
All right.
Who's the best? Here's something you might not know. Neil Magny, ex-U.S. military. he was like a army. He was like a ranked officer in the army, I do believe. I remember that from a long time ago. He's definitely ex-military, so that's probably why he's such a disciplinarian to his kids.
Can I ask the chat who their favorite UFC girl is?
And 6 of Malat's finishes are by sub.
I get it. Can I ask the chat who the favorite UFC girl is? I'm going blonde.
I like the black girl. Where's she? Brooklyn Wren.
Yeah, well, no. The 3 that are here.
Oh, the 3 that are there?
I'm going blonde. 100%.
What's that middle Hawaiian one? Is that she Hawaiian or something? Or
that was my number 2.
Mixed Asian?
That was number 2.
They're all too hot for me. Where's my Hollerhead girl?
The only reason I picked the blonde was because she was taller. Huh? 1, 2, and 3. Anyways, moving on. Important stuff. Fights.
All right.
She's the most Canadian looking.
Yeah, she is the most Canadian looking. You're right. Oh, this is Mike Malott. Oh, fuck. Yeah. We're way behind.
What?
Okay, sorry, guys.
This is the fight we're talking about. Jesus, Dave, keep up. Oh, we're in the main card. You talk about Jillian Robertson still.
Oh, Jillian's a hottie. I'll take her.
No. She's not as hot as Viana.
Yeah, Viana's definitely hottie.
He looks good, though. Look at his 6-pack. He looks good. Magny always looks good, right?
I'm telling you, this is the toughest test that this is going to show his, caliber of a fighter, how good he really is, because this is a tough test for him, and those odds are wrong. They should be more like, what are they, minus 380? It should be like maybe 200, maybe. I'm even thinking maybe like minus 180. That's a boy, Mag. I hope, you know what? I'm not betting this.
No,
I might throw a scratch off on Magny just cause, but my pick on Tapology is Malott. But dude, I think I'm gonna root for Magny. I want to see him big upset, the veteran.
Yeah, but you know what? Magny does not look hungry. He really doesn't. He looked like he's
working. This is his job. And $1,150,000. He's doing his job pretty well. Let's see Mike Malott's career earnings. Let's see who's the richer guy.
No, I get it. I'm not arguing with
$100K, $100,000 for Mike Malott. That's how much he's made. To Neil Magny's $1,150,000.
I'm not arguing with you. Stop.
I know I'm not. Am I raising my voice or anything?
I'm not arguing with you. All I'm saying is that Magny is putting in for a paycheck, and the other guy's fucking getting it for his fucking country, and he's up for the win. Magny is just putting in a paycheck. He's in for a fight. He's going to get paid. He's going to move on to the next fight. And he's a legend of the fucking UFC, so he's going to get his next fight no problem. This is one of those situations
I don't know. I think Magny does. He doesn't just go with the motions. He goes in there to try to win. He just look at who he's lost to. Ian Machado, Gary's good. Gilbert Burns is by submission. Gilbert Burns is phenomenal. Shavkat Rakhmonov, come on. These last 3 of his losses, his last 5 are reasonable. It's not like he's just laying down for these guys.
Regardless, we're all going to agree that minus 400 is outrageous.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I don't know. Yeah, it is. But can I just say this one thing? Magny was fighting when they were setting up the Ultimate Fighter for Shane Carwin and Roy Nelson to fight. That's how long he's been in the game. And I don't think that's good. He's the guy that pissed Julian Lane off and had Julian Lane do a meltdown and like get crazy and lose his mind. And like on the show, on the Ultimate Fighter, the Tough House, on Magny season, he got Julian Lane so upset and Julian got drunk. And I think he was like hurting himself, hitting his own head against the wall and stuff like that. But all that to say, that's how long he's been in the game. And it's, look at Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson's older and he's getting tougher competition. But Magny, this is going to be a tough test for Magny these days. What's his last good win?
Let's talk about the girls. Blonde. The left, the one on the left, the brunette. The middle. The chat split on which girl's hottest.
You guys go on the
Maggie is dead to
now.
me. Nick. Okay, let's see. UFC isn't trying to project Magny's career. Yeah, I know.
A lot.
Yeah, Malat's set to win and he should win, but boy, I'm gonna root the veteran here, and I like seeing a big underdog upset. And you know what? Win loss. He's up for a win. He's coming off a loss to Ian Machado Gary. So if you want to play pattern, his next pattern should be a win. But I'm still picking Mike Malott on Tapology. But I think I will throw a scratch-off ticket on Neil Magny at plus 300. Why wouldn't I? You know?
As a Canadian, I am not putting Mike Malott in my Canadian parlay. That's all I'm saying. I am putting a scratch-off on Neil Magny on this one. Mike Malott is not worth minus 400.
Right. And look at Magny has the cardio because he's training at elevation, which is, elevation, Colorado. And he's definite experience. What's he got? 39 fights to 12.
Yeah.
Hey, and Magny, Malott fought Dawodu, and Dawodu fights all the way down at featherweight.
He got beat up by Cuck Norris.
Okay,
Dave.
I think we're all on the same page here. We think Mike Malott's going to win, but he's not worth the odds. So we're all putting scratch-offs on Neil Magny. So Mike Malott will not make the parlay of the night. Agreed?
That's agreed.
Yeah, definitely. Neil Mag. Mike Malott. No, he's too much a favorite anyways. No way.
No, minus 400. There's no way he's making in a parlay.
He's not making. I would put if I was going that high, I would put it on Jasmine before I would Mike Malott.
Even in my Canadian parlay, which has Barrio, Cadona, Jillian, Johan, and Jasmine.
You know what? He's the biggest male favorite on the card, Mike Malott.
No, not worth it.
Biggest male favorite. Like Jasmine is the biggest favorite on the card. But Mike
Malott lost to a lightweight. I'll just say that he lost to a lightweight. Malott lost to a lightweight.
As a Canadian, I pass. I pass on this fight. I'm not betting on it. Moving on.
That's a great outfit, by the way.
I will add the venue is literally down the road from where Mike Malott rests his head every night. From his house where he sleeps, the venue, I forgot what it's called, but I heard it in an interview. The Scotiabank Arena, literally a mile from Mike Malott's house. So like he can, he's coming right out of his living room, right to the.
Okay. So if a fighter in New York is fighting or is a couple miles away from, what's the New York Arena? What's the
What, New York City?
No.
Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, exactly. If a fucking fighter is fighting or lives 3 or 4 miles away from fucking Madison Square
MSG, that's what I call it.
It doesn't make a fucking difference if you're fucking fighting in the Sky Dome.
It does, though.
No.
If he's fighting somebody from some Russian guy from Dagestan or something, who knows? It doesn't matter most of the time. You're right. But I just want to throw that in there anyway. Mike Malott lives real close to the venue. Maybe it doesn't mean shit. He's going to win anyway, probably.
He's going to win, but not worth minus 400.
Oh, definitely not. Let's move on to the co-main event.
Doesn't matter.
Thank you.
I'm minus 400.
Next, we have for the vacant bantamweight championship belt.
Damn.
Yeah. We've got.
God, I hope Silva wins.
The battle of these, there's nothing straight about this fight at all. That's what somebody in the chat said on We Want Picks, and they're right because both these women, Raquel Pennington's with Tisha Torres, Mayra Bueno Silva is with Gloria DePaula. Who's got the hotter girlfriend? Gloria DePaula is probably a hotter girlfriend, but I will add Raquel Pennington and Tisha Torres, they have a baby girl now. I think it's 8-month-old baby girl. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if they adopted or if there was like a plant, like a, if it's, artificial, like insemination. I don't know how it happened.
Who carried it?
But Raquel, Rocky Pennington, and Tisha Torres and in the face-offs, they brought the baby. Has a baby girl. Mara Buena Silva, Shitara, no kids, but Gloria DePaula looking fabulous, looking very good in the embedded anyway. Look, I was like, who's got the hotter girlfriend? Because Tisha Torres, she's not ugly neither. But yeah, Gloria DePaula is definitely the hottest of all four of them. Anyway, back to the fighting. Raquel Pennington, she has been on a little bit of a tear. 5-fight, her last 5 all wins. Let's look at. I'm looking up Dave's doing the shared screen, but okay, she's on a 5-fight win streak. Her last loss was to Holly Holm back in 2020. Mara Buena Silva, coincidentally, is her last win. I think. No, not her last win, but she has a win against Holly Holm, doesn't she?
Nope.
No
contest.
Oh, it was no contest. It was a win, but it was no contest because she was on Ritalin.
Yep.
That's why.
That's why. Acid.
But she choked her out. She choked her out standing. It was like a standing Darce choke or something. It was a standing
0.38 seconds of round 2.
Yeah. And then it was overturned because she was on Ritalinic acid, which is Ritalin, ADHD drug, like to focus. So that's why I didn't even know that was why is that even outlawed?
I don't know.
But whatever.
Same.
So
Bullshit.
Yeah. I'm taking Raquel Pennington in this because Raquel has she's already fought for a belt. She lost to the GOAT, Nina, or Amanda Nunes. I mean, Nina Nunes. But she lost to the GOAT, Amanda Nunes. Then she missed weight. And after that loss to Amanda Nunes, it just went down because she had that loss to Jermaine Durandamy. But Jermaine Durandamy hits like a dude. That woman can hit. And then she beat Irene Aldana, lost to Holly Holm. Then she beat the gym teacher, beat Pani Kianzad, beat Macy Chiesa, wiped through all these. And you know what? Caitlin Vieira, not a bum. Like she's actually Caitlin Vieira was. I put money on. I lost money on that split decision Caitlin Vieira fight, and I think it was kind of a robbery. I think Caitlin Vieira could have, should have, maybe got that win. But I'm not salty or nothing about it. But look at.
I agree.
Raquel also has a win over Misha Tate back in 2016, but that's too long ago. You're right. It is too long ago. I'm just saying look at the resume. She's got big names all over here, and she knows how to get. I'm saying she's not the most exciting. Even media day in the broken English and stuff. Mara Buena Silva says, "You're not on my level. When I watch your fights, I fall asleep on my sofa." She said that, and she's kind of right. They're boring fights for Raquel Pennington. Nobody likes to see Raquel Pennington because they're kind of boring. She does a lot of, just decisionated. But it's a female fight. A lot of that shit happens. Except for Mara Buena Silva, because she is a finisher, right? Submissions and shit. I do believe she's like a submission expert. Let me see. Mara Buena Silva. Let's see. She knee-barred Lena Landsberg. She arm-barred Stephanie Hunter.
Stop. Nikki Alexander. Now she has Ritalin withdrawals. Taking Ritalin is like taking pharmaceutical meth. Buena Silva lost to fucking Morzor and draw with De La Rosa. All Rocky primes you. Okay.
Torres washed. All right, here we are. Now we're
talking about methods this fight. Okay, I get it. All right, guys, get off the fucking meth. Get off the fucking ADHD fucking meds. Stop it. It doesn't matter.
Impregnate Tisha.
Damn.
Going to win easy money. I agree. I'm taking Raquel Pennington as plus money. 42 menopausal year old home.
We have the best chat ever, by the way.
Now she has Ritalin withdrawals. Oh, Mara Buena Silva. You know what? I heard something like
we've
that.
got
Taking Ritalin is like taking pharmaceutical meth. I heard
Silva
that too. I've never taken it.
Jesus Christ, you fucking chat are horrible. Silva at minus 170, Pennington at plus 140. Who you got?
I got Pennington.
Damn, I got Silva.
I got Pennington.
Oh, you want a triple T-shirt bet this?
I don't know, man. That press conference fucking killed me. That press conference had me like fucking Silva is all over this shit. She's not gonna
give my
lose.
daughter some pain medicine. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Noah Allen. Yeah,
Okay,
Noah.
wait a second. We're having pain medicine right now. Hang on.
Okay.
Pain medicine time.
I
Everybody,
want pain medicine.
everybody in the chat. It's time for
Awesome.
pain medicine.
Yep. I need to manage it right now.
Everybody pain medicine.
I'm gonna be a manager. Hey. Let me turn off the mute because I like to
All right.
do the lighter.
Everyone's had their pain medicine. Moving on. Okay. Like, honestly, you saw Silva in the fucking press conference. Who's going to bet against Silva in the fucking press conference? She was fucking all over that shit.
She's pissed off.
Yeah, Nick Alexander agrees with me. Like, honestly, this chick is not about to get disrespected. Want to go over some stats real quick? Really? We shouldn't do this. This is bad because Silva's going to fucking come out huge. I haven't even looked at this. Okay, here we go.
Noah, by the way, he's on Raquel Pennington too. You're still all by yourself. No offense.
Really?
Dave.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Okay, strikes landed per minute, 4.16 versus 4.02. Advantage Silva, be it minimal. Strike absorbed, 4.71 versus 3.34. Negative ratio for Silva. This is not good. Takedown average, 0.93 versus 0.35. Okay, Raquel has got the advantage here. Accuracy, 27 versus 50. Minimal win for Silva here. Defense, 63 versus 68. It's a wash. Submission average, 0.6 versus 1.6. Okay, so Silva's got a little advantage there. Okay, guys, the stats are not helping me out whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. Fuck me.
Here's the thing: is she looked really bad against Moroz. Rewatch that fight, Dave, if you get a chance. She couldn't do anything. She couldn't take her down. She couldn't strike with her. She was just getting pissed off. She was sticking her tongue out at her over and over and over again because she was trying to get Moroz out of her game to do something impatient. She could take advantage of it. And if Raquel comes in and she looks better than ever. Like, I know she's 36 or whatever, 35, but she's hitting her stride. And she just had a baby. I mean, she wasn't the one who was pregnant, so she's not going to be all messed up with her hormones and all that.
Changes diapers.
Yeah, she just changes diapers.
All about that.
Yep. I got Pennington, Dave. You got to come around on this one, or just.
Did you guys look at the face-offs already?
No.
Let's do that.
Right. I'm already on fucking. I'm already.
Look at Neil Magny, ripped Magny.
Sorry. Yeah. He is ripped.
Get him, Neil. Get him.
I know. Like, this is not a fight you guys want to. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Get him. Get Mike Malott.
Like, this is not minus
Magny
400.
looks bigger. He looks bigger though.
He is bigger.
Minus 400 plus
Mike
300.
Malott's hairline goes to Magny's 5 head.
Minus 400 plus 300. This is not a good fight to bet on fucking minus 400. There is no way. There is no way this guy is minus 400 against this plus 300. I'm sorry. Run away. Canadians.
Look at the teres major in the back, that muscle.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
See, you learn something from the chat sometimes.
Yeah. This teres major. It's bigger.
The teres major. That's his back muscle.
And he won, didn't he? That was that guy, Marcus McGee. Is it Marcus McGee?
Yeah, Marcus McGee had the huge terrace majors. They played a big part in his win last week too.
His shoulder had cleavage, basically.
Yeah, he did a back bra.
Holy fucking previews. Sorry.
Yeah, they really promote this because it's a garbage co-main event. Look at her trainer. He's like a midget. He's like 5'3".
I disagree with Sean Strickland, the way he talked about women's MMA, but I agree with him a little bit because Invicta was basically the WNBA, and it's not like that popular.
Dude, I think Ranj could beat this girl.
I need my Ritalin. I need my Ritalin. Let's go. Give me Ritalin.
I need focus.
Uh,
God, that fucking coach is a midget.
You know what? I like the girl on the left. Actually, I'm a boob guy, and she's the most top heavy.
Really?
Look at that cleavage. Look at the cleavage right there. The blonde is like a flat chested. She's
Really? You're gonna go number 3?
right there. That girl right there in picture.
Okay. By the way, what's this baby here?
That did you not hear anything I said earlier about Tisha Torres and Raquel having an 8-month-old daughter?
Really? These two? These two adopted the fucking
drink your bunny pilsner and not just turn it off, turn the volume off in your head, not listen to anything. I spent like 10 minutes talking about it.
I feel so sorry for you.
Why? Your mom's gonna be champ.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. What's the alternative? Being in a orphanage?
Nope. It's good.
You know what though? Is she could be tired like from feeding the baby at nighttime.
No, she's definitely not feeding the baby. Tisha's doing all that. I'm telling you. Tisha Torres is doing all that. Look at Maribuena. I'm gonna beat you up and take your girlfriend.
Ranj knows, Dave. He knows what's up.
Inner Strickland is showing.
Okay. Is Dana White grabbing tit here?
Huh?
No.
Is Dana White grabbing tit?
He's doing a little
kind of like a slick.
Is Dana White grabbing tit here?
That is a slick nipple rub.
He's getting.
I'm just saying. Is that like second base on a lesbian?
First and a half.
So second base on a lesbian. That's definitely like a bunt. That's a bunt.
That's top dog shit.
No, it's a bunt.
You know what? Jared Van Dera's got bigger titties than
that. That's mean, Ranch. You're better than that.
And we're canceled.
like we weren't already.
Noah Allen?
Man, this
no idea.
The Portuguese interpreter, so much. He must make. I bet you he makes $1 million. He's at every show, every event, every one of these where there's a Brazilian. This guy, the guy standing behind, what's his name there? The interpreter. Yeah, that guy. Him. He's always not him.
This guy.
The guy with the black jacket. Yeah, behind
this guy.
Him.
Who is this guy?
He's the interpreter for the Portuguese, for the Brazilians. And I've never seen any other interpreter at every fight I watch, every one of these events. Look at he's ready. And that dude's loaded. Almost as much as John Morgan's son.
Hey, John Morgan's son wearing a Holohead t-shirt.
Yeah, he is. So my dad got me this gig. They both said the same thing right here. They both said, Maribuena Silva goes, Toronto, I love Toronto. Like you could barely out of like, what she say? And then Raquel Pennington, same thing. Canada, we love you. We're gonna put on a good show. Bullshit. You're gonna decisionate. You're gonna.
I just want to say,
wrestle Maribuena.
Dave
Pennington looks more butch. She sure does.
Silva.
Sure does. Torres versus Gloria DePaula. Oh man, on an attractive contest, Gloria DePaula beat Raquel, Tisha, and definitely Marbuena. Nina Drama versus Helen Yee to save WMMA. Greg Hardy. Oh, that's the inhaler, the football player inhaler. Somebody said that earlier up here. No. Remember, he took it in between rounds. He took a hit off the inhaler, and he got He got disqualified or something for that, didn't he? Needed butch lesbian tier and feminine lesbian tier list.
I'm still picking as far as lesbians go, I'm picking this Silva as more the dominant lesbian. I think you have to.
No, they're both. I think they're both in the relationships. They're both the male part. They're both the husband role.
Yeah, so the most dominant fucking lesbian is going to be Silva, as far as the men go. Sorry, I don't know how to say this. I don't have any fucking PC fucking shit fucking filters.
Just say butch, dyke, whatever you want to say.
No, like lesbians. They're both lesbians. Yeah. I'm picking Silva as
the dyke is the male version. Oh, that's a butch dyke. That means that they usually cut their hair short and
butch dykes.
I don't know. That's left for.
I'm picking Silva as my most dominant butch dyke. Does that make sense? God, I'm so glad Strickland came in for the main event. Because this main event would have been fucking brutal.
Okay, you guys ready to talk about the main event? Oh, what are your all picks? Like
with a prison fight?
Yeah, so, I'm on Pennington.
Agree.
I'm still on Pennington.
Me and you,
Nick Alexander. I agree with you. That's why I'm picking her. Silva. And plus, the press conference. The press conference has to have you picking Silva here. Honestly, Silva is insulted by the fact that Raquel is even taking the octagon with her.
Yeah, at the media day thing, the presser, whatever. Yeah, it was kind of cringy because Marbuena Silva, her second language is English. She was trying to speak English and she was saying, I understood her. She was like, "You're not at my level." And Raquel Pennington's like, "What the fuck? I still can't understand what you're saying. What the fuck are you saying? I can't understand you." I'm like, "Come on, yes you can. Stop using the language thing as a crutch to win over the Canadian crowd," which I don't think she did. I just think she's going to win because of her experience and she's going to decisionate this. She's going to be a decisionator. This is a 5-round fight too. Marbuena, she's going to lose focus after no Ritalin. Round 3, she's going to forget where she was before she is.
That's rough.
Oh, look. Silva will probably do some finger in the booty hole Brazilian shit. Yes. Who was the one that KGB, that girl from Louisiana? What's her name? You guys know him. It's a blonde fighter. Her nickname's KGB. Her husband's that dude with the bug eyes.
Andrea Lee.
And remember her husband, her boy, her man. He's also a fighter, where he was.
Yes.
What's his name? He's got bug eyes.
Yes. Yeah.
Tony Kelly. Thank you, Tony Kelly. Andrea Lee. Oh, the chat is so smart. Yes, Coachera. Oh, it was Coachera. Right. But remember Tony Kelly was like those dirty Brazilian cheaters.
Yeah. That
was awesome. God bless Tony Kelly.
Yeah. And they have that image, like they're kind of a little bit
racist.
Yeah,
they totally do. I think Tony Kelly's like the grand whatever of the KKK, Grand Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I was in high school, the Louisiana almost almost voted David Duke as the governor. David Duke was a Grand Wizard of the KKK in Louisiana. Is that crazy? And when I was in high school, they almost voted this guy as governor for the state of Louisiana. That's how racist Louisiana is. Anyway, Tony Kelly definitely has a white hood in his wardrobe. Absolutely. He got the holes cut out for his eyeball, his bug eyes. You can still tell it's him because it's like this. All right, enough of the jokes. All right, we got the main event, what we're all here for. Big time main event. We got the champion, Sean Strickland, defending his belt for the first time against this South African beast called Dricus du Plessis. Now, little backstory. Dricus was supposed to fight Israel Adesanya. However, he had like an injury to his foot. He didn't roll his ankle like Sean Strickland was saying. Oh, he's supposed to fight championship fight, rolled his ankle, couldn't do it. No, he actually had like a crack in his bone or something. He definitely had a real injury in his foot, and they wanted him to fight like within 2 months. And he's like, no, being smart. You're not going to go to a championship title fight with an injury, with an injured foot. So he didn't. And so he was hurt. When he was out, that's where Sean Strickland stepped up. He's like, I'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere. And he did. He went to Australia, fought Izzy, the champ, and beat him in Australia, in his hometown, in front of everybody. And now he's the champ. So, Dricus now, du Plessis, comes up, and here we are with this main event middleweight championship fight. But Dricus du Plessis in EFC, I think that's the South African or the African regional scene, he was just dominant over every single fighter in that entire. I think it was a double weight champ. Champ. Nobody even held this. Nothing. He was just wiping through everybody. Let's pull up Dricus's. You got it up there. Tapology.
Come on.
That Dricus. Let me see. I gotta catch.
We're on it, dude. I was already on it.
So yeah, I gotta pull it up too, so I know what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ, my shit's slow because I got so many tabs open. Stupid. I got White Lion song tabs open. Come on. Okay, Dricus du Plessis, 20-2. Okay, but the best fighter that's ever come out of South Africa. And if you look at this, his UFC, undefeated in the UFC, never lost a fight in the UFC. EFC worldwide. This, except for that, his coach was saying these, and look at round one, round two, round one. I mean, he was destroying everybody. Did he ever go? He's never been to the decision since
no
until he came to the UFC. He never went to decision until he came to the UFC, and then he had decision against Brad Tavares. And is that it? One time decision?
That's not very many.
What?
That's not very many. That's
definitely not. And so he is wiping the floor with a lot of these people. I know a lot of them are like obscure EFC or KSW people like Jolton Luderbrock and shit you never heard of, but still he's doing what he's got to. Then he comes to the UFC, takes out Marcus Perez. He's a Joker, right? The one who face paint. Officer Trevin Giles takes him out, round 2. Brad Tavares, that was his only decision. Darren Till, rear naked choke, round 3. Derek Brunson, corner stoppage. They threw the towel in. End of round 2. Threw the towel in because Derek Brunson was getting his face beaten. And then his biggest win to get him into this title shot was against Bobby Knuckles former champion Robert Whitaker, where he power jabbed the punches in round 2, took care of Bobby Knuckles, cost me money, cost a lot of people money because who saw that coming? But man, that embedded. I don't know if they talked him up so much, and I like Dricus in this spot. Now, I'm not saying Sean Strickland's a bum. From what Joe Rogan said, Sean Strickland spars more than anybody in the UFC. And I can't believe that. The dude is always at Extreme Couture, always putting in a hard workout every single day. And but you know what leaves me? Look at the red. Jared Cannonier, split decision. Alex Pereira, that one was horrible. Flat-footed. He had no motion. Couldn't even move his head. All he did is walk. He didn't even dance. He didn't even no footwork. He walked forward and got rocked. That's all he did. Just 8 punches against Alex Pereira. Now they're best buds. You know why? Because he realized he can't beat him. Okay. Then before that, he does have a string of good wins. Uriah Hall, Jocko, Allen, Marshman. Marshman was great. That was when he was like, "Is that all you got, Jack? That all you got? Come on." That's what he's talking shit to him. But then, I mean, I just see this is a tough fight to pick too. I've been back and forth. I literally on Tapology, I switched it like 3 times, but now I'm settled in, and I'm gonna take Dricus du Plessis. Only I know he's not as proven as Strickland, and he doesn't have the flair. Like everybody loves Strickland because he's a real dude. He's like, I shoot guns, and I'm sexist, and I'll speak my opinion. I don't give a shit what anybody says, and everybody loves the realness of Sean Strickland. But I like the real not losing of Dricus du Plessis. How many he's got that one. He's Dricus du Plessis. What's he got? 1 or 2 losses, right? 2 losses.
Yeah. It's been a while though.
Or no, he's got some more, but still, it's been a while, and I think this guy's on a tear. I think he's on a different level. I think he's due for become the first South African champ ever. Last loss he had was in 2018. 2018 was it is just 2. He's only lost twice.
Mm-hmm.
One was 2014, and then he lost in 2018. Only twice. It's not bad. Not bad at all. And I think he is going to be the next champ. And I think what's going to happen is after he beats Strickland, he's going to fight probably Izzy. Unless Izzy's still on holiday, then he'll fight Alex Pereira or somebody. I predict that there's going to be one Strickland defense, and he's going to lose it, and that's this tomorrow. What are you guys thinking?
I'm thinking that hopefully the winner fights Kamzat, but I don't know.
Cool. Right. That's right. That'd be nice. Everybody wants, that would be a great fight.
I got Sean Strickland. Here's why. He did really good against Nasruddin Imanov on like a 5-day notice or whatever. I should have won. I had Nasruddin. If Nasruddin would have won that fight, which he was favored to, I would have won 18 grand. I know I said that like 5 times on this platform, but that's true. And I'll never forget that I bet against Sean Strickland and I lost. And I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again until Dricus. This will actually, it's weird that it's a championship fight, but I don't care. I know everybody thinks the same thing about this. And this actually will prove how good Dricus is. I know he's really good. I know he's a good athlete. I read that he started like judo when he was like 5. And then when he was like 10, he got into wrestling. And his last martial art was, I want to say striking. That was his last thing. That's why his striking doesn't look like amazing, but he has a super good base when it comes to wrestling and when it comes to judo. That was his very first thing. And I think Sean Strickland's a better striker. And I think if this ends up on the feet, Sean Strickland will win. I actually believe that for sure. I don't think Dricus is as good as he thinks. I don't think Dricus is as good as Alex Pereira. So I don't think Sean Strickland's going to get knocked out. I would worry about the wrestling if I was Sean. That's what I would worry about. Because I think he lost to did Sean Strickland lose to or what's that Usman because of the wrestling?
He did lose to Usman. I don't know if it was because of wrestling, but he's definitely lost to him.
So that's why I can see him losing. I can see him losing, getting kind of like out grappled and stuff. But I
But
can't
in
see him
media
losing.
day, one of the reporters asked him about wrestling. He's like, I wrestle every day. I wrestle all the time, but this isn't going to be a wrestling fight. We're going to fight in the middle of the ring, standing up like real men. Strickland.
He's trying
And
to. He's
Rikas
trying
didn't
to.
agree. He's like, yeah, to the death. But so I think you might be onto something. I think Drikas might pull that wrestling card out
I think
because he
so.
doesn't care about entertaining. Sean's like, I'm doing this for you guys, for you, the fans.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I was like, I don't know, really. I think you should be doing it for yourself.
And when they got in the brawl, Dricos finished on top, right? Wrestling.
Stop.
So
You
that
guys
was a
done yet?
tell.
Is it my turn?
That's like inside trading.
Is it my turn yet?
Go for it, Dave.
Okay. Guys.
Sean Strickland.
You guys are fucking buying into the hype so fucking much. It's impressive. Okay. If you were to put up Dirkus against, maybe the champion of the world, honestly, against Izzy, who would you pick? Izzy all day long.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, come on. Oh, shut the fuck up. Okay.
What about Ranch? Ask
You know
Ranch.
what? You're in fucking timeout for 3 fucking minutes.
Let me
These fucking
address
minutes
this
are
real
fucking-
quick. See how Cage My IQ is saying Drikas has those weird breathing issues. He actually had surgery on his nasal passageways or something. He can only breathe out of before. He only breathed out of one half his nose. Now he had surgery legitimately and it opened that shit up.
Yeah.
Now he can breathe out of both nostrils.
He only had 3% oxygen.
What's that?
3%. He only had 3% oxygen level.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Now, so he's not going to be a mouth breather anymore. Now he's going to go through his nose.
The
All
one
right,
thing
Dave,
I will
go ahead. Go ahead.
The one thing I will say is that Sean Strickland, his usual training regimen is fucking insane. Ever since he is the champion, he has doubled it. Nobody has ever seen Sean Strickland in such great shape. Nobody has seen his abs. And by the way, guys, wrestling, blah, 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 blah. Do you guys realize Sean's got a black belt in BJJ? Like a fucking, like nobody's ever thought about this, but like Sean's got the fucking ground game and he's got the fucking wrestling game. He's got the background. He's got the black belt. He's just not
so
even
is Malcolm Gordon.
What's
Just
that?
saying. So does Malcolm Gordon.
I'm just saying. Sean's got his black belt that he doesn't even
Did Eric Dixon give him his black belt? Because he's a striking coach.
Doesn't
even
care.
his black belt.
Let me talk.
All right.
Sean Strickland doesn't even care about his black belt because it's a fucking joke as far as he's concerned. He's got the wrestling pedigree. He's going to be able to handle Dirkus. I realize he's the up and comer. Oh, he's had one fight. Yay! Dirkus has won a couple fights. Wonderful.
A couple.
He doesn't have the cardio that fucking Sean has. He doesn't have the fucking Philadelphia shell that he has. He doesn't have the ground game. And believe it or not, you don't want to take Sean down because Sean's a fucking black belt BJJ, which he doesn't fucking show. And on top of which this is a fucking slam dunk as far as Sean Strickland goes. I will t-shirt bet this shit. I will hoodie bet this motherfucking shit.
No. What?
Slam motherfucking dunk.
Go for it, Ranch. That's a triple
t-shirt
bet.
I got two t-shirt bets with him. And almost a third one with Raquel Pennington and MBS. But I can't do.
Dude, you want to sign your mortgage over to me? I'll be happy.
Four t-shirts, Dave. 4 t-shirts compared to my mortgage.
I can help with the transfer. I can help you with the transfer, guys.
I don't have mortgage payments. I'm sorry. I own my shit. I will fucking.
So do I. I own this and 5 others.
I'll bet your fucking mortgage.
You want to bet one of my properties?
I need to get my license for New York, I think.
Look, I'm not a t-shirt betting on this one. I'm not, because I'm not confident. I'm just picking Dricus du Plessis. That's my pick. I'm not confident with it. What's the line? He's
110,
plus
110.
22, right?
He's even money.
Is it even?
110, 110.
That's too bad. We're split because of Ranj. He's on the wrong side of this one, unfortunately. Hey guys, I don't know if you can. My little one, she's
bet
getting
you real fight picks.
Let's do it, Ranj. I got Sean Strickland all day.
All right.
Oh,
you're on.
T-shirt bet. I have to write T-shirt.
Sorry, I gotta get a shirt, Dave. I need a shirt. I'm cold.
Real fight.
You own a house.
I still owe your shirt. So, which is turning into a hoodie because I'm taking so long.
So why don't you?
It's a new
why
year,
don't you
Dave.
guys bet on Raquel Pennington and Marabuena Silva? Since Dave's taking Marabuena.
No, because honestly, this is a new year. I want to start fresh. You don't know me shit, Dave. And I would have to owe this man a shirt. And I'm already got one. I'm not rich. I can do one a week. One t-shirt bet a week.
All right. I got 3 t-shirt bets. I got this final against Real Fight News or picks. Real Fight picks.
Yep.
I'm taking
Sean Strickland.
Dricus. He's taking Sean. Then I have Chris Curtis to beat Marc-Andre Barrio. That's a 2X, Dave. I'm a 2X. And then I got Sam Patterson beating.
Don't worry about it.
Wait.
That's the worst one.
Without you.
Johan's gonna clean his clock, boy. Good luck with that, Dave. I believe in your picks this week, actually.
Oh, we'll see. That's why I'm gonna win Tapology. When Dave calls me, he's like, "Oh my God, you're even beating all the dudes from MMA holes too." I'm like, "Yeah, I told you, Dave. I told you." Every time you call and say,
I don't want to jinx it, but I think the fight's gonna end in an eye poke, no contest.
I know, Dave. I know. Don't listen to me. But okay, we'll see. Let's see. Okay, let me catch up with the chat. All right. Does Izzy get to jerk off his dog? I don't know. That's a thing, I guess he does. African black belts aren't real. TDP, shut up. They did not say it.
Girl, want me to jerk you off?
DDP just gave his coach a kiss and jerked him off. Oh, yeah.
I seen that picture.
Sean may have the ground game, but he never uses it, so it doesn't matter. Sean will keep the fight standing. I like Du Plessis by KO. Thank you, MD.
Sean looked this good. Look at Sean. He looks.
So what? Look at Dricus. Go look at Dricus.
Doesn't matter. Sean.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Look at Sean. Look at that hair on his chest. Yeah, go look at Dricus. Let's see who's got the better body.
I've never seen Sean
Sean working 12 hours a day. He's in the gym 12 hours a day. Let's see what Dricus looks like when he gets over there. Look, Sean's afraid to walk over to him. I'm not going over there. Nope. And look, and Dricus will point and be like, get over here. Get over here. And he does. Look at Dricus. Look at the arms. Compare the arms. Sean looks like he's ready. Just came off a motorcycle ride. Dricus like he's ready to fight.
It's gonna be a good fight. Hey, Ranj, I gotta go, man. My kid, she's got like this.
All right, I appreciate you. I appreciate you sticking through all these fight breakdowns. You know,
I love it. I'm gonna be listening. I'm curious. What the parlay is gonna be, but I'm gonna be in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
be in the chat. What time does it start tomorrow? 6. Oh, it's a late one. Late one for me. 6:30. That means I'll be up till freaking midnight probably. Unless there's a lot of the course, huh?
But we agreed on several.
You guys love talking shit about Weston Wilson. Him versus Sam Patterson in a long neck contest. That's what somebody said. Was it Noah? Somebody said that earlier. Weston Wilson versus Sam Patterson in a long neck contest. The Chad Walk. You know who else tried the Chad Walk? Strickland's buddy Chris Curtis tried the Chad Walk too. Like went out there and wouldn't go all the way past he wouldn't go past the scales. He'd like Then finally he did. And then they pretty much, him and Marc-Andre Barrios pretty much made out. Look at Dricus's abs. Look at those, Dave. Why don't you press pause on that shit without the hairy chest?
No, I got it.
Look at the ribs. Oh, come on. That's natural. He don't even got to work out.
He's gigantic.
He wakes up like that.
He is gigantic.
The guy in the back with the holler head giving the thumbs down.
Okay.
Oh, he's a Strickland fan for sure.
Somebody please fucking Google when he jumped into the Toronto Lake and had to be rescued by his fight club because he could not fucking handle the fucking minus 32 goddamn degree water. The guy is a pussy. I'm sorry. I'll go out on a limb. The guy cannot handle the pain. He can't handle a cold plunge. It's his birthday. He is overwhelmed. You know what? Originally, I was going to say
It's his
Sean
birthday?
Strickland's distracted. No, I was going to say Sean Strickland's distracted by all this fucking Canadian media shit. But motherfucker is used to the media bullshit. He doesn't give a fucking shit about that motherfucker. He is going to this fight. He has been training ever since he's been the champion. He's been training harder than ever. He looks better than I've ever seen him before, as far as his weight cuts goes, as far as his fucking shit goes. And there's levels to this game. And this South African is just not on the same level. I apologize.
Okay.
You tell him, Dave.
Happening.
But-
All right.
Hey, Ranj, if you change your mind while I'm off the chat, I won't.
I'm definitely not changing my mind. Ask.
Okay.
Call up Derek Brunson. Ask who he's picking, or call up Robert Whitaker. Say, hey, Robert Whitaker, who do you think is going to win this fight? Ask Izzy what he say. Izzy said Dricus is going to win. Just saying.
Everyone's got him. I'm picking
go.
Sean.
Let's make our 3-leg parlay, Dave, so I can be done with this and get some. I'm starting to get hungry. All right, let's see. We pretty much agree on most of these, except for the T-shirt bet fights. Those are the only ones we disagree. So, I'm not confident with Malcolm Gordon over Jimmy Flick, only because Jimmy Flick, I like his wrestling background. So my pick is Gordon, but I'm not going to put him in the parlay.
Fair.
Then Jasmine's too high of a favorite. Jillian's too high of a favorite. We can do a series.
Johan, VNS.
No, that's our T-shirt bet, dumbass. I'm taking Sam Patterson, remember?
Okay.
He's got a Granny Smith Adam's apple.
Jillian Robinson versus Poliana?
No, she's too much of a high favorite. We do Series City. Series City is minus 180.
175.
175 then. Well, that's a possibility. I'm gonna put a little star by it.
Next.
That's possible. Possible right there, Series City. I do not try. I cannot take Sean Woodson, even though we all picked him. I just can't against Charles Jourdain in Canada. I just can't do it.
I picked Charles.
I can take Movsar Evloev at minus 188, and I like that one. He's confident. I'm confident he's going to win.
Okay.
Okay, there's that one. And how about we just wrap it up with Brad Katona over Garrett Armfield. Those are three that I'm pretty confident. They're all favorites. They're all minus money. But put those three together. They're not heavy favorites. They're not like minus 300 or anything. So let's put those three together and see what comes up with. See what the Bet Online comes up with on that.
I've got a plus 248.
All right, I gotta put it in.
Sydney, Katona, and Holland.
What?
Sorry. Sydney, Katona, and Evelev.
City?
That's a fucking
Evloev and Katona.
That is a fucking confident fucking pick.
I love it. I'm gonna put a nice. I'm gonna put a fat amount on it. Little fatty, like 100 or something.
Dude, that is huge. I like that bet. I'm going all in on that bet.
Last week we lost by 1. We lost because of the stupid what's his name? Hold on. Last week we lost because of Ricky Simone. The freaking Mario Batista won a decision, Ricky Simone. That's why we lost last week.
Yeah, thanks, Real Fight Picks. Same on, yeah. Regardless, this is the most confident fucking parlay that we have had that I'm confident in. I love this. Sydney, Katona, and Evloev. Easy money. Easy money on the parlay.
Martin Luther King, that was last weekend. Wasn't it? Yeah, that was last week. Or last Monday was Martin Luther King Day. Yeah, Arnold Allen's at TriStar. Yep, he sure is. Allen ruins it. Maybe. Simone. Yeah, that's what Ricky Simone has fucked us last time. Semi the Jedi. We didn't pick him. I didn't pick him.
Give me a good card.
Okay. All right. So bet online. All right. Log in. Sorry, takes a minute. Connection is secure. All right, here we go. Divisional weekend, $10,000 prop contest. Enter now. Nope. Let's go to martial arts, MMA, UAE Warriors. No. KSW. No. UFC 297. Yes. Now who we got? We said Surrey City minus 177. Good. Brad Katona minus 211. And what was our last one? Oh, Movsar Evloev minus 182. Those two parlayed together becomes a plus. That's it. Plus 257. That's weak, Dave. That's weak. But you know what? It's confident. I'm confident all three of them guys are going to win. Confirm. I might do another bet with who's our big underdog? Sean Woodson. Might do another bet with Sean Woodson too. But this is the one we're doing, and I'm posting it right now. Okay. Movsar Evloev, Brad Katona, Series City. Copy. 3-leg parlay plus 257.
That's a good parlay, dude. It's a cash out. Good money.
3-leg parlay plus 2. What was it? 257. What did Bet Online give you for those?
Where the fuck did it go? Oh, I fucking lost it. Hang on.
Lately, Bet Online's been beating up the odds at or yours.
Yeah, pretty good.
265 has been beating up these odds.
Okay, so we got Evloev. We've got
Brad Katona.
I'm getting there. Brad Katona and what was the other one? Gordon? No.
Surrey City.
Surrey City. I've got plus 248.
Oh, okay. So Bet Online's got better odds. Here it is right here. These three. I'm gonna do another one with Sean Woodson. Now this one's gonna be the not confident one. All right. We're gonna do Sean Woodson. And what else did we agree upon that we can throw in here? Malcolm Gordon. We'll do Sean Woodson, Malcolm Gordon, and yeah, we don't agree. Don't agree. Oh, no. Sean Woodson, Malcolm Gordon, and I don't know. We have to either put in somebody chalky or do a repeat on one of
Okay. So Sean Woodson and Malcolm Gordon.
Yeah. What is just those two?
Plus 314.
Oh, I love it. I
Stop
love
there.
it. Let's do that.
Stop
I'll do that.
there. That's good enough.
Yeah, you're right. We'll do that. Let me bet that too.
Malcolm Gordon, Sean Woodson, which is a good bet, honestly.
Yeah, well, the Sean Woodson big plus money. I can't believe how much money that is.
Yeah, he's at fucking plus 170, and he's fucking good. That's a good bet. So
everybody's like,
and
well, that one they're using their eyes too much. They're looking at, oh, well, look at Charles Jourdain, such a physical, he's such a performer and entertainer. Yeah, well, I don't, and he's Canadian. Yeah, well, oh my God, BetOnline has Sean Woodson at plus 184, and who are we putting him on? Malcolm Gordon minus 205. Okay, parlay those two together, and yeah, I got plus 322. Plus 322.
I got plus 314. That's a good fucking bet, dude. All in.
Yeah, it is. And it's only a two-legger. Yeah, copy. 322. 322. Two-leg parlay. Plus 322. Sean Woodson, I can't believe. Yeah, that's take advantage of those odds, right? There's that little bonus bet for y'all. But the chat was hating on our pick for Woodson, hating on it.
Well, fuck them.
Funny. All right.
Face off fucking tells it all.
Huh?
The face off.
Face off does tell it all. Okay. All right. Well, you good, Dave? I'm good.
Yeah, homie.
So next week, I think because next week is an off week. Is your son coming up next week?
No, he was. I don't know what's going on. So whatever. It is what it is.
All right. So next week, I think I'm gonna dig out that that bet we had, with Dev. What's it called? Oh, unranked contender picks.
Yep.
Thing. So next Friday, because there's no event, we can go through that, and if MPTV wants, we can pick another. We can do it again. We can pick another 2 fighters per weight class that are not in the top 15 that we think are going to break into the top 15. You know the rules. So yeah, if you're down for that, I can definitely get that ready for next Friday. It's up to you. Woodson isn't waking up tomorrow. Woodson been beating cans. Could have sworn. So, all right, Dave. Thanks for hanging out. And right here's our confident one, our confident 3-leg parlay right here. Series City, Brad Katona, and Evloev. That's our confident one. This one is not as confident, but it's nice plus money. And
I'm pretty confident.
The Sean Woodson, I'm not. So I mean, he's taking on your boy. I mean, Canada's boy. That's Charles Jourdain, Eric Jourdain. We'll see. Hopefully, it all pans out for us. I'll put. You know what? I'll put these guys and these guys in a 5-leg parlay. I'll do that. So I'm not afraid. But anyway, not now. I'm gonna make a sandwich or something. I'm hungry, I'm starving. I haven't eaten since way before the live stream. All
I
right,
have
so
lasagna right.
see that? I got leftover lasagna from Tuesday in the
Lasagna.
fridge. I might warm that up.
Right there.
Anyway,
I'm waiting.
the Canadian parlay too. Yeah, I already did a few. There's 9 Canadians on this card.
Yeah.
I did a confident 5. I'll tell you who it is. I forget what it was on this. No, it's on Caesars. On Caesars online. I did, but I picked that was like Jasmine. It was all huge favorites. Jasmine, Jillian, Mike Billat. Those are 3. They're definitely winning. And then there was like 2 others that were big old favorites. But yeah, it was. And I did a combination like
you got Jasmine, Jillian. Who else?
Mike Billat. These are heavy favorites. Those are the 3 biggest favorites on the card, but they're all Canadian. And I actually think I did put Charles Jourdain in that Canadian parlay and Marc-Andre Barrio, I think maybe. I don't know, but it was definitely I built a couple different Canadian parlays.
Okay.
Only because that Vancouver thing really every Canadian in Vancouver won.
I was there. It was awesome.
I know. This one has 9 Canadians if you want to count Arnold Allen, even though he's not Canadian, but he's English, but he's at Canada. But
Jazzy J, Jillian, Mike Billat, and Charles Jourdain will pay you plus 212.
Yep. Oh, Malcolm Gordon. He's Canadian. Throw him in there. But anyway, all right. I got to piss and I'm hungry. So thanks, chat, everybody, for hanging out. And good luck tomorrow, Dave. Of course, good luck to you too. I mean, you can Instagram message me or text me, whatever, during the fights. I'll be up and watching them. I don't think I'm going online and doing watching it with any flat or anything like that.
Ranj, I will text you my ridiculous fucking bets that I'm putting on this.
Oh, I'm gonna text you my t-shirt size every time I win a fucking t-shirt from you, and that's gonna happen.
You.
That's gonna happen twice tomorrow.
My ridiculous. I am betting my mortgage on this one, guys.
Oh, stop it.
It's a bad UFC. It's a bad UFC.
Jasmine or Viana?
What?
Is that like who would you rather? Is it a who would you rather question?
Jesse J all day long.
Yeah, only because I know if Polyana Viana had as many dicks coming out of her as she has had in her, she'd look like a fucking porcupine.
And we're signing off. Have a good night.
On that note,
I wish you all the best. On that note.
On that note,
thank you, Ranj,
picture in your head.
You asshole. You dick.
I know. All right. Good night, stream.
Night.
Good night.